a lot of Burton's wine.
So you drank a lot of Burton's wine, seduced Ledenier, the bodyguard
Oh,
of
I got her
Cagalli.
drunk too. I forgot to.
You did get her drunk,
I
yes.
on accident.
I mean,
Twenty
accident
Yula.
is pushing it, but you didn't mean to get her that. You got her that drunk on accident. You got her drunk on purpose.
Oh, and Libby, I drew a really good new picture of Sheriff.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Sheriff has
Forgot
wings
about
now.
that.
Yeah, I know. I was here for the wings.
She was here for the wings. Yeah, it was just the end of night activities sort of that
Yeah.
that you missed. That's all.
Okay, because she was talking about how
Yeah. So
I call
Steve,
him Letty.
who are you murdering and how are we doing it, Steve?
Well, no, we're not getting there yet.
No, we're not going to
Are
do
we?
it. We're going to do it. We're just recapping the next. We're just recapping.
Okay.
That's all. So Steve, go
Okay.
ahead. Why are we killing this person? Who are we killing? Who are you not killing? What are you trying to do?
So I was making friends in the brothel, hanging out with my girls. They
Hello.
said that this guy is a little bit of a problem, has some behavioral issues that should be addressed. So when I went to go investigate, turns out he has like a secret dungeon where he's like basically keeping people, and up to all sorts of shady shenanigans, and should be addressed. Also, he has some things that I want, but I didn't mention that. We're going on this as we're taking the high road. We're robbing and killing him for justice, not for
Not for
sheer
money.
robbery. But I definitely want to rob him.
However, it would perhaps give us good cover to make it look like a robbery gone bad, don't you think? So we can
Sure, I
have
can
a
make it look like a robbery.
too, as you say. Is that the same? No.
Okay. Yeah. And so, Steve, did you tell them about the
Oh,
other?
and we have an alibi set up.
And you have an alibi set up. Did you tell them about the other rooms, or is that just you?
Well, the other room was that's where I think he's got some people, or he's keeping people, isn't it?
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Just double checking that. Yeah. So he preys on like people who come in from out of town, are disadvantaged, stuff like this. Kind of gets them not a slavery thing, but definitely not a okay thing. So we're towing that line here between how much someone is taken advantage of, and either way, it's not very good. Usually of races that are not commonplace amongst Limsa Lominsa, even though Limsa is a port city and there's a mixing of all races here, there are obviously some that are more rare than others. Right? Okay. So,
We're gonna murder this guy.
I'm in.
That's a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going
Yeah.
to enact
No,
justice.
I'm not saying yes. I agree with your question.
Justice, bitch.
All right.
The thing that was I will just say the thing that was posited last session was that we should perhaps find out more. We know he has connections to the Mercantile Guild, of which Barton Goldsill is the head of. So maybe there's an inappropriate relationship there, like wherein Barton is doing something shady, or maybe not. You don't know that.
Yeah, maybe they're human trafficking.
Maybe they were trying to do that. But either way, I will say, like,
Find out.
killing him might eliminate that the witness sort of stand. Could also be your own form of justice. Completely depends on what you guys want to do. There's lots of options here. But we are just entering the next day where you guys are going to take Jinhai and the waterbender, Azashi, and bring them to the Triumvirate to talk about a possible allyship. Is the next kind of part that we were thinking of doing, and then we're going to do some shopping. But before that, there was going to be a bit of a breakfast scene that we were going to start here. If everyone's ready to go.
Mhm.
All right.
Let me get my good side.
Okay. All right. So you guys head down for breakfast. You all kind of wake up around the same time, a little after, kind of early morning, basically.
Question: what time did what's his face leave my room? Was it like one and done?
It was like I will put it this way. He didn't leave like I'm disappearing now. He left like I must go. I have responsibilities.
Okay. but like
quickly
I woke
after.
up alone.
You woke up alone.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was no snuggling. Oh, what the hell?
There was
Okay.
minimal snuggling, if that's what you
Arielle's
really
bad
want to
now.
know. He's a courteous man, but he's committed to his charge.
So he put on his pants and got up. Just not right away.
Just not right
That's
away.
fair.
Did you just meet? You expect the man to snuggle you?
Yes.
I know. I wouldn't like that. That's for sure.
It's a little intimate for.
And this
They
is
want-
why I accidentally started dating people. Anyway.
Fun fact. I don't care who it is. I like being snuggled. Okay.
See?
Valid.
Valid. I completely agree.
It's a teddy bear.
It's no longer useful. Time
Anyway.
to go.
You guys head down to breakfast. You see a few people down there. One thing you do see is Ledinir looking slightly tired, but sipping his coffee and everything else, eating. And then you see Cagalli, actually, sorry, I should have put over here. And she's talking fairly animately with Burton.
Say,
I bet he just
Okay.
gets an earful from all these fish people.
he's probably had it.
Scars.
With these
Look
fucking
at all the
fish
scars on
people.
his arm. This guy's like a secret level 20 adventurer. Don't fuck with this guy.
The arm, though, maybe.
The robot arm, yeah.
Yep.
I feel like pancakes.
So
We have some pancakes.
Absolutely. You can have some pancakes.
I'll go up in order. What do you guys want?
Pancakes.
Pancakes, big stuff.
Everyone,
Side of bacon, burnt black.
okay, so just bacon, pancakes, eggs, coffees,
Yeah.
Caesars. Where are we at?
I require the ginger juice.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Maybe maybe not.
All right, so Arielle and Captain are gonna get a Caesar. So it's been a night. So I'm gonna skip over to Burton, right?
Burton. B-U-R-T-O-N.
'Cause there's Burton and Barton, and you're fucking me up.
That's fair. I should not have done that in the same city. That is
Thank you.
DM bad on that one.
So I skip over to Burton, and I was gonna like, "Good morning," and just like talk to him with my mouth because I know he hates it when I do the head things.
You know,
So, I'm gonna
as
say-
another human would.
Hey, he's too used to it. I'm gonna say, "Good morning." Like, do we get, and I'll just tell him what everything we want to our table, and just be like, "Hope everything's all good today," and make like that small talk, just being my cheery. Like I'm happier today. I'm much cheerier today.
Huh.
There is a pep in my step,
Uh-huh.
and I'm gonna look over at her name's Cagalli, right?
Cagalli, yeah.
And just say like, "Hey, good morning," and like quietly, like, "Hey, good morning. How are you doing? How are you feeling today?"
And she seems like, for how much drink she had last night, like incredibly chipper. Like apparently her fish system got rid of that alcohol super fast because she just kind of goes like, "Hi, how are you?" and like takes it completely at face value.
I'm fantastic. You're a lot happier than I thought you'd be today. I figured you'd be feeling a little rough after the amount you drank, which I need to apologize. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I did not like it. Got out of control really fast, and you were just so much fun to hang out with.
Thank you. I actually was hoping you'd come down, like right now. I'm just talking to Burton here about perhaps you actually inspired me. I kind of want to do a performance tonight, but I don't have any instruments.
Girl, I got you. Girl, what do you need?
So
Girl.
you're perfect. The
My
thing.
ocarina?
Yes, that you play. Perfect. Amazing. It's exactly what I need. I need to borrow sort of I'm just talking to Burton here about sort of like renting, borrowing, acquiring a like sort of a drum sort of something for Ledinir. He can play the drums and I'll sing and maybe you can do the rest.
We're starting a band. Yeah, I am in. That sounds fantastic.
It's
I've
it's
always normally
It's a
perform
song
by
that's-
myself, but I'm excited.
It's a song that's special to me and special to my people, and I think, you know what, you kind of gave me some confidence. I think it should be shared. And let it ears.
Please the rat pipe instead.
I like big butt.
Time out. Can I do that? But also, can I charm animals? I do animal friendship on one rat that tells the rest of the rats to do it.
Background dancing rat.
I like Carly, you can do whatever you want. May I remind you that most people find rats disturbing and disgusting and a sign of bad business.
Station and says, "I will not be attending the performance."
Go sit down. You're done, Sierra. Sorry, she's a lot. I know she looks scary.
What the new hair?
She looks like she could kill you, and she could kill you. There is no cinnamon roll in that woman.
She has soft, gooey center like cotton ball.
If you have some time though, like if you want to rehearse or anything or want to chat, you had mentioned that you had heard my instrument before and you were gonna tell me about it, but then the wine hit you pretty hard.
It's very similar to an instrument that was played specifically underwater by my people. Not the same, but like a similar sort of bulbous shape. Missed that Devon butt crack. The similar sort of bulbous shape and sort of similar idea, and that's why I think you'll be able to kind of get what we're playing with us.
Do you want me to play it underwater?
No. I think that you'll be a perfect fit is what I'm saying.
I could make that happen. But
The
okay.
drow isn't here today? This morning?
What? Sorry?
The drow?
The drow dancer is not currently dancing because it is, 8 a.m, but
Right.
she is probably staying at the inn, but is currently not doing her vibe thing because
I want to offer to.
the morning.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I want to offer to pay for Cagalli and Ledimir's breakfast.
She says, "Oh,
I
that
say
won't be necessary. That won't be necessary."
No, I feel so bad. That,
It's
like,
fine. We have funds. I'm from a Don't. If anything, I owe
Does
you.
she know? Can I do an insight check to see if she knows?
She knows what. Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay, I want an insight check to see if
You know
she
what?
knows.
You know what? She's gonna roll insight on you as well to see if she
No.
notices anything.
I'm happy. I'm always happy.
Well, she doesn't notice jack shit because she rolled a 1.
Yes, girl.
It's a hangover.
Insight. And I rolled a 10.
You're pretty sure she doesn't know anything, but also she's really chipper. So either she's very happy for her bodyguard or weirdly chipper about being hungover. It doesn't really make sense to you.
Okay. But she
Or
actually
they
doesn't know.
got together, and you were just the appetizer.
Oh, maybe 3-way. No, I'm kidding. It's too far. Vanessa just does this. Like, Carl, shut up. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna be like, all right. Well, Burton, snacks. Also, looking pretty handsome. Finger guns. And then
He just goes.
slide him some gold
Gold?
Thank
Think
you.
gold?
Thank you.
or whatever the fuck I need to pay for our breakfast.
It's 7 silver for everyone's breakfast.
What is the currency of Dungeons and Dragons?
Copper,
Because
silver,
is like
gold.
a copper like
platinum.
I view a copper as
It
like
was like 100
10 cents.
It was like $100. Normal one.
Copper
Which
is
one's
like
a loony?
a quarter.
Yeah,
Silver.
So silver's like a loony?
kinda. Yeah, that's pretty close. But you can just
Kind of.
like
Looney in 1955. That's what a silver is.
Thanks, Grandpa.
And gold is like
When was made?
50. One gold is like a $50 bill.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I spent a lot
so
of money on
100
shitty
copper
wine.
equals 10 silver
60s. 65.
and
Gary guy?
20 silver
how much?
equals so 100 copper equals 10 silver and and 10 silver equals 1 gold. This is by the player's handbook.
Okay. So how much was breakfast for all of us?
7 silver, so like just over half a gold.
I'll give him 10 silver.
Okay. What was I trying to find? Okay.
She also told me some secrets last night.
Who did?
Thank God I take notes. My new best friend.
Your new buddy told you some secrets.
Yeah, I was okay. I gotta go take these drinks to my crew. This is the Fate 5. If you want to meet them, let me know. But they're a little grumpy, and I feel like they're gonna get grumpier if I don't feed them. So.
Okay. Will they be here for the performance?
I will ask them. I
Okay.
think we have to go and like do something today. I don't know.
The performance. I was hoping to play tonight,
Okay.
like
Well,
early
I'll-
evening. Early
BRB.
evening.
And then, hey guys, here's your fucking food. Hey, good morning, Sheriff. How'd you sleep?
My back hurts.
Like, are they out all the time?
No, Sheriff came out. Well, they are, but they're like invisible, I guess. Kind of.
Yeah, you're currently hiding them effectively. Like
Sheriff came in last, and he didn't come from upstairs. He came from outside.
We go
He
into
doesn't
the
have his armor on. He was
Sheriff.
he was
Have you tried
practicing.
flying yet?
In the morning, you did one
How was it?
before everyone got up. My back fucking hurts. These things are heavy as hell.
Oh, but like you need to do some
I
training.
almost ran into a
no?
light post.
Like I've read some novels, and I feel like in all those novels where people had wings, they had to do training. because of
Sheriff. Lamppost.
I'm like a moth. I don't know where you're going with that.
No, you just said light post, and I was like,
Have you heard about the
Oh,
Mothman?
Oh,
Have you
Okay.
heard about
Maybe we need to start. We should start working out. Maybe I don't know. How can we help you?
I just need practice. Makes perfect. You know what I mean? He winks.
What did it
at
feel
you.
like? What did it feel like?
It felt. Honestly, I was a little scared. I've never been that tall up before.
Like, did you have to put did you wear a helmet? I feel like you should wear a helmet. No.
I mean, I have this hat.
You at least put your cigar out to fly, right?
Hell no!
Oh
I
God!
don't even think it goes out. I've
Only
never
you
seen
can
it unlit.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Do you just ash on someone's thatch roof and open the rubber
Listen.
bell?
Everybody has their focus, right? Sierra has her blade. Carl has our Arielle has her voice. I got the cigar. Okay, doesn't go out.
Okay, before we start anything, I know we have a lot of stuff that's really important today. Are we gonna be back tonight?
Probably.
My new
Go
friend.
ahead.
That's my new friend. We have to go do that thing with Sharong or whatever the fuck. I don't remember.
And then
So-
after that, we're gonna go kill a priest.
Oh,
I'm saying that that was not sheriff. It wasn't sheriff. It was me. I didn't have
Okay, my new friend.
And then we're gonna go kill a priest.
I don't know.
Still do that.
No, that was in my head. I was trying to get an order of events here.
Sierra's rolling her eyes and eating her pancakes.
I'm just gonna pass
duly
Sierra
noted,
a
Libby.
latte.
Duly noted.
You want some meat? Okay. All right. More for me.
Hey, my new friend wants to perform tonight, and she needs some backup, and asked if I could perform with her. Would you guys want to watch that? Because like
No.
she's pretty cool. I hung out with her. Sierra, what is wrong? What is up, girl? Like we've been together for how long now? What is up? What can I do
Enjoy
to
your
help you?
performances. I'm sorry.
It's been 3 days since she's killed something. I think she's due.
We're gonna go.
This is true.
Oh,
So
fine. As I'm pantomiming stabbing
I
the priest.
don't want to volunteer as tribute, so better him than me. Anyway,
Let's go do our business
yes.
so that Sierra can kill something.
Let's go.
But we'll be back tonight.
Let's pig, as they say.
Everybody has
I feel like she can give me answers. So like even if I can get back tonight and perform, I feel like she kind of let some things slip last night.
We're
So I
about
want
to money, right? We're in a
Ooh, money.
town. We'll go
Also, I
shopping.
need Jeremy.
Come back.
Jeremy's fine.
Jeremy's with
He's with Asa.
He misses me. I'm his mother.
Take him with us.
He's in the pig pen, is he not?
We're not allowed to. He's with her horse. Or his
You
Do
horse.
you like
We're not.
shopping?
You and Jay need to hang
Okay,
out
we
more.
are
Carly.
on a Trinidad today. Arielle, shut up.
I said
Sorry.
Sierra, and Siri started talking to me on my phone.
That's
Yep.
funny. Okay. Okay, so do we want to make our way shopping first or to the
Hey,
guild
money.
first?
Business. We need money. We the business. The
Money.
guild.
Okay.
Money.
Points wrong. I don't think he wants to hang around and watch us gawk at the messes and.
Sharong's not here. It's Jinhai and Asashi, but it's fine.
Yeah,
Don't
Where
think
the fuck's
so.
Sharong?
Sharong is leading his people.
Don't think so.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Don't think
Jesus
Jinhai-
Christ.
I think Jinhai wants to watch us undo the messes. Let us go take care of business. First,
Yes. What Captain said in his beautiful accent.
is it? I don't know.
It's
Let's
fake.
walk and talk so I can listen to it more.
Before we leave, I'm gonna just do one of those like telepathic situations to my new friend, and I'm gonna say, I know when people do this thing, I'm really, really sorry, but I have to go with I gotta bounce with my friends, so we'll be back tonight.
She like freezes and like looks very around a little bit, and
I'm like,
and then Burton sees her face, sees your face, and goes, "You could have walked over.
I have to go.
You don't have to go that bad."
Bye, Burton. I love you. Bye.
Gareth throws Arielle over his shoulder and walks out.
As I go, I love you. Bye.
Let's get over here. Let's go.
All right.
Come on.
Okay. We're gonna make our way here.
If I'm stop it. If I'm still over your shoulder, I'm gonna be like, how come? Like I don't want to. I'm just doing this because I don't want to touch your wings.
You're already touching them.
But like, what? I don't want to. Can you put me down? I'm
They're
uncomfortable.
Oh, sure. I can put you down. Shit. I don't care.
Or you can keep holding me. I'm cool with it. I just don't want to hurt you
So
Yeah,
this
I you can hurt me, area.
with my -1 strength. You don't know.
Maybe you could hurt me emotionally and just push you down.
I would never.
psychic damage. So you guys head over. This is kind of what you're looking at. It's not perfect, but I tried. And so this is kind of like the several tiered area, but this is kind of like you guys like are walking along the bridge at the bottom of the screen to go around and through and then up to the castle that's like far behind. But just as an offshoot, there's this 3-tiered building in front that's not even like the main area, just to give you kind of a concept of like scale and size and like what kind of a large city and city structure we're looking at that juts out into the ocean. Like, makes an oil rig look basic, is what I'm trying to portray.
Your curse has gotten better too, so it now does 3 damage. It's a bonus action to do.
Okay, so you guys walk into the guild, and you see Estovian Lazarov waiting as he does behind the
guy, right?
counter. Behind the counter, yep, this guy. Why
does this guy have no legs? Where your legs at, boy?
He's behind a desk. So anyway, he looks at you and says, underneath his long hooked nose, says, "And how can I help you, gentle folk, today?"
We brought friends.
I can
I
see.
think you'd like to meet them.
Are you coming here on official guild business or to make introductions?
Yes.
We flash our copper plate. We got a business here. We're coming back from a.
He raises a slight eyebrow, like you flashing your copper plate is supposed to like be a big deal.
Show him the head. Show him the head.
And he goes, One
Do it,
moment,
do it.
one moment. I will check for you." And he goes,
Tell them the Fate 5 is here.
And could you give me a brief description of what was your mission described as? What were the parameters so I may look it up?
He'll
And what
pull
level
up.
was it?
He'll pull up the head. killing this motherfucker. Wizard.
Charming. Indeed. Okay.
He'll spin it on the bar. It's a nice.
You don't like us, do you?
I don't think he likes anyone, area.
I'm gonna lift the head up a little bit and slide a coaster underneath it, and then put it back down.
He looks at you, and it's like he looks at you and just like almost nods a thank you, but it's more of like a little shudder. But he goes, appreciated. I will be back momentarily. And he like leaves like with the stiffest back, with the largest pole shoved up his ass you've ever seen on another human being. Just like no movement in the shoulders, no movement in the buttocks, no movement at all except for forward motion. Anyway,
In Sierra's head, she's gonna hear. In Sierra's head, she's gonna like Sierra. You're gonna hear in your head. Do you think we could like mage hand that stick out of his ass?
You think what?
Do you think we could mage hand that stick out of his ass?
Metaphorical stick up his butt. Very anal-stirred.
Sierra's like Drax, and she's just like, I see no stick.
Yeah, I know. That's what she's like.
I'm sure this is a log. I get vibes.
Getting more what vibes?
It would not go over my head. I would catch it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just. Yeah, that's what I. Yeah. Anyway,
I'm trying to make you laugh.
Sierra laughs when things die in humorous ways. I'm just throwing that out there.
Sierra will love me.
Or pornographic hieroglyphics, according to her backstory. So one of those two.
Okay.
I mean, how do you not? It's like Anubis fucking a snake. It's hilarious.
So Sovian comes back and says, follow me. And he kind of takes you down a hallway that seems like different than the last hallway you were down when you like came here the last time, but you end up in the exact same place. And I'm not going to narrate you guys walking up this area. You've seen it before.
I was super stoned last time, so I wouldn't mind if you did.
Okay. All right.
Like,
all right. So you basically come out of the guild into a stone staircase, and from the stone staircase you walk up, and it's like a whole castle, including keep and courtyard, and outside the keep castle walls, all on a cliff, but the cliff is just one large circle, like oblong sort of circle. And so you come out of these stairs, and you see like battlements going over top of you. And there's a gravel path. So it doesn't fully like, your brain kind of goes, what? For a second, because it's like you were in a building and now you're coming out of a building, and instead of a roof, you're coming onto a gravel path leading up to another building.
Okay.
And so you follow this gravel path. There's several guards.
Kind of like top of Minas Tirith vibes.
Yes.
Look at that fucking hammer!
That fucking reminds me of what's that show with all the women dressed in red?
Oh.
Handmaid's Tale?
That was not the vibe I was going for at all. But pretend the cross beside him is actually a black flag of the Maelstrom sigil. First of all,
Okay.
let's pretend that, because I didn't have time to edit that in or remember.
And the hammer is just a straight up sledgehammer.
Yeah, that's accurate. It's just
It doesn't look funny.
it doesn't look on what? Sorry.
Honestly, look, they're basically just like the sledgehammers, like 3-pound sledgehammers. I thought I broke my fucking hand the other day. Holy fuck. Yesterday, I was swinging, and I hit the schleps of the motor behind me, and then, like, full force, 4-pound sledge against my hand. I was like...
For those of us not in trades, we all know some of those words.
Yeah. Like, it's like still swollen. It doesn't hurt as bad. It started bleeding just from blood force trauma. Yes, I know I'll live for...
Yes, and we'll all live despite watching Libby pinch Devin, which still traumatizes me to this day. Okay, so we're heading up, and there's a full sort of courtyard here.
Looks like her.
With multiple guards around. Arielle, or no, Sierra, you see Avi and he's just chilling, illing like a villain.
I want to touch his fucking thing. His creature.
That's what she said. Oh,
Don't touch the rodent. Skinless rodent.
Jesus.
I want to touch his creature.
That's what all the people that are good in bed call it. My creature.
Oh fuck.
It's not a weasel.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my god, Devin and Libby, I'm buying you a fucking microphone at Christmas. Jesus Christ. I heard
I
two
want to
words.
hear you guys so badly.
I heard 2 words out of that entire like thing
How
that you both
clear
just
is this
said.
one?
Perfectly clear, Carly. You're amazing. They need to get
What's
that
your
exact
fucking
one.
address? I will buy you one right fucking now. It's $50. I don't care.
There's something on games tonight. Okay. Just
It
tell me what you
is. It better be a standing mic though. If you can't get that one, get a Blue Yeti.
And it needs LGBTQ lights.
Just tell me what to buy. I just don't know. I don't
It
have
has
a mental
bisexual
state.
lighting. Okay, we'll get on that after this. So you guys are moving through the courtyard, up to the area that you recognized previously, and you see the Maelstrom guards here, for example. So this is the Maelstrom symbol. Okay, I can't select it for some reason, but it's fine. The giant flags these guys are holding are the Maelstrom signal. It's a sigil. It's like a Viking sort of ship on fire, black thing. Anyway,
How's their sensitivity now?
better.
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 Can you hear the echo? Is there an echo?
No.
No, there isn't.
That's aggressive.
Okay.
That worked really well.
I think the calculation is working. Okay, great. Cool. All right, carry
Yeah,
on.
I have a slight echo, but I'm loud, so.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, sounds good. So,
What's the weasel's name?
do you yell that as you walk by?
No, I just
Yeah.
want to know.
Arielle would totally just yell it.
What are your thoughts? This is your chat.
He looks at you and goes.
Ariel would yell. Like,
He looks at you and goes, but then sees you with Sierra and goes, Alonzo.
Oh,
Alonzo?
Alonzo.
He's a
A-L-O.
real nerd.
A-L-O.
Alonzo?
Oh my god, I'm gonna spell it. Apparently I can't say it correctly.
Like Alonzi.
Oh, Zo. Again, it's supposed to be an oh there. Jesus Christ, I misspelled
What's
my
his
own
name? What's the guy's name?
Avi.
AVI.
Nerdy man. Nerdy man with Weasel.
Alonzo.
Nerdy man is Weasel.
It's a flowery
Adorable.
stick.
And then I'll keep going.
Okay.
How smooth is that flowery stick? Or is it like gnarled and would you get slivers from it or no?
You would definitely get slivers from it, but he's a magician. He's a mage, and it seems like it is magic.
He's adorable.
Fair enough.
judging poor blue hair boy here.
You chop him down.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you guys wait out here for
Oh, yeah.
a little while, and then you hear the guards specifically say, "You may enter," and they withdraw their halberds.
Wait, they let us bring the pay this time?
Jeremy, you're gonna stay outside.
Where's the big? Jeremy outside.
You guys are
You brought
technically
him on a
copper
walk?
plates. You guys are technically copper plates, so you have license to bring familiars.
It's Jeremy.
I'm bringing my horse.
They ask you not bring full-sized horses. Jeremy's slightly smaller than a horse, so I guess he fits
No,
underneath.
I'm gonna say. You know what? What's your horse's name again?
Asa.
It's going to say, I feel like we have a fucking circus coming with us.
You see Jeremy go up, and the guards ask very calmly if he could wait patiently outside. So he's gonna wait patiently
Can you
outside.
go stay with Asa, please? You're a good boy. And I'm gonna pull out a carrot out of my pack and
You're
be
in
like, "Buddy."
charge.
And he just proudly waddles on his
Can I
And
leg.
then I'm gonna
Timbo
throw another
legs.
carrot to Asa.
Imagine how
Asa catch.
like Timba and
Simone and
Puma-
Puma.
Puma walks
Timon
like
and Pumbaa.
Timon walks. No wait,
Timon and Pumbaa.
No,
Yeah.
Puma.
whichever one is the warthog. I don't give a shit. Walks
Puma.
away on those little legs. That's Jeremy. That's the Jeremy vibe.
He's the goodest boy. Okay?
Can I give
And I
Jeremy some
throw
some bacon. I want to give Jeremy some bacon.
Fuck up
You
right now.
savage.
You ate all your
I'm gonna-
bacon, Devin. You
I'm
didn't
gonna
say you kept
throw,
any.
uh,
So.
I'm gonna throw a carrot to Asa, and I'm hoping that Asa can catch it out of the air. We're just gonna hit
So
him in
roll
the face.
26 athletics. I think Asa catches it.
Yeah, yeah.
You actually
Asa
roll
catches
that.
it, no problem.
All right, Asa.
Look,
Like Sheriff said, you're in charge.
She's still playing. You can see her leg
Okay,
right there.
perfect. Okay, as long as we get some Libby leg in, we're good.
Yeah. She is wearing the house coat.
I know she's wearing the house coat. I know she's wearing the house coat. I didn't mention it because I didn't want to start the session off by antagonizing you, but
That's your job, isn't it?
yeah, it's my secondary job. My first job is D&D. Okay, so you guys walk in, and kind of behind you guys is Jinhai and Azashi. And Lawrence greets you as you walk in. Well, I assume you've been successful in ridding our country of a certain evil wizard, as
has
well as securing an allyship with the orcs and making sure their activities are within the bounds of our legality in Lenosha.
Sheriff will gesture to Jinhai.
Mhm.
We brought a representative.
Jinhai steps forward, and Dazashi steps forward behind him. And as they take a step forward, Lawrence puts up a hand, but it's not directed at them to stop. It's directed to the side to stop something that you don't really understand. You don't see. So, and he gestures for them to move forward. He says, "Please, you are representatives of your people. Now, I have reports in front of me of several attacks by orcs, matching some of the colors you seem to display here. Could you..."
Allegedly.
Indeed, allegedly. "Could you elucidate me on the current situation within your group?" And Jinhai looks very solemn and kind of walks forward and says, "There was a faction within our group that was causing violence among your countryside. For that, we can only apologize. We have taken care of this faction and are now unified in the cause of seeking a new home for our people, one without conflict, unless conflict is done unto us." And he kind of looks like a little too proud of himself that he nailed saying that. And Lawrence kind of like looks at him shrewdly and then kind of smiles like, "All right, you're doing well," but doesn't say that. And Vera and Barton look absolutely fucking bored. Like, Vera's like doing her nails. Barton is like reading some papers. Clearly,
We'll walk up and he'll say, these monks are offering to protect your land now that their leadership has changed. And one of the ways that they'll protect is by making sure this doesn't happen again. He'll pull out the wizard head.
and Barton looks up underneath his glasses.
This wizard was running around
He doesn't have glasses in that photo,
Right
pretending he has
under your-
glasses.
right under your noses. And he was not doing great things. He had undead. He manipulated this tribe to work for them under the guise of another separate leader. And now he's gone.
This is far more than we asked you to do. I think a bonus is
What
in
What can I
order.
say? We get shit done.
I think a bonus is in order, but we have a standard practice here. In such cases, when the situation has developed far past what the initial parameters of the contract are, let me state first. Let us dig over the negotiations first, actually. Jinhai, and yourself, he points to the other elder, you are also an elder in your tribe? And he says, yes. Now you have these copper plates to vouch for you. That gives you credence here, as well as your assurances. Now, here we sign contracts, but we are amenable to other versions. What is culturally appropriate in your tribe? And you see Jinhai kind of be a little bit taken aback. Like, Lawrence is like really like a decent leader. And Jinhai's not used to dealing with this other than from his master, who he has a very top-down relationship with. Top-down. That's not the way to put it. But a very, like, you know, hierarchical relationship with. And he says, yes. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I have brought this. And he takes the, like, sort of like this sheaf of leather that's wrapped around his side. It has been pressed in blood because we are both an oral and a blood tradition. But if I press that to something that you hold importance to, it will become an agreement to our two tribes. And Lawrence says, it just so happens that I have an contract of non-violence and mutual cooperation here, written by our leader, Merle Bluehaven, and signed by all members of the Triumvirate. It is basically, you may read it, of course, at your leisure, but it is a contract of mutual trade, non-violence, and specific calling to aid, which means you may request aid of us, provided that you can at some point compensate. And we may request some aid of you as long as it does not endanger your standing. It also allows you to lease the land you are currently on for a continued trade agreement with us. It does not require payment because that land is not currently owned by anyone. It is considered wilderness. So we will not require any sort of tribute for you maintaining the space on that land, but we will require you to defend that land from foreign invaders and those who have sought violence with the city-state of Limsa and Lenosha as a whole. And he slides the paper forward.
Captain looks at him and kind of gives him a nod, like, that's a fair deal.
Jinhai kind of looks to the side. Azashi,
Lavinia? Sorry. Lavinia, do you want to read this through real quick?
Yeah. I will read the contract, looking for any sort of problematic wording.
So I'm going to ask you to roll an intelligence check.
All right, Steve, what do you want me to roll for you?
Intelligence?
If you have... Yeah, just a straight intelligence check. DC is pretty low, but straight intelligence check.
Okay, do you have any...
It's not going to be skill, it's just the...
Guidance!
Yeah, you slap Lavinia as she walks by.
Okay,
Right
so
on the back.
It's a D20 and plus a D.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter what her bonus is. She rolled an 18 plus 4. So,
You're welcome.
it is, yeah, it doesn't matter what your modifier is. That's a 22. Okay.
Pretty sure it's at least plus 2 on top of that.
I got you, babe.
Yeah, so, it is effectively, as Lawrence said, it's a straightforward contract of compliance, it's sort of compliance in compromise. It's like you read it, Lavinia, expecting confusing lawyer speak, and it was clearly written by Lawrence himself, because it is like as straightforward as he talks. He pretty much writes like that.
Liam, does he seem like the other two are kind of just there and he's kind of like running the Triumvirate show?
Insight check.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you guidance me?
I can guidance you, yes.
Oh, insight check with guidance.
Do you want me to roll it for you? I'm really good at insight checks.
She rolls a 1.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
Plus at least
So
1.
So with that, you get the feeling like Lawrence handles most of the like more of the day-to-day affairs that don't specifically involve money or specifically involve political means. So like sort of okay, sorry, I should say that again, different way.
Military?
Different like
Military?
it's like subterfuge. He's like
He's in front of the
He's the
table,
face.
and then
He's the face.
pirate is like behind the
the
table.
pirate is the pirate's kind of like the shadow general, if you could kind of put it that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Like Lawrence can mobilize a lot of stuff. He can mobilize the main military, but it's
He's
not
probably
until
got charisma.
it's not until the pirates come in that everybody gets scared. Like they're intimidated enough by the Navy, but they're like, okay, whatever. But when Vera goes, actually, I don't fucking think so, everybody stands up and listens. And when the money bags dry up, it's a fairly equal triumvirate, I'll be honest. But in terms of face and in terms of especially the interest that's been taken in you, Lawrence is the type that actually wants to get guild members to like become someone. Whereas Vera's like, I want to maintain where power should be. And Barton's like, I want money.
I want your money. He's Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob, basically.
Not necessarily like I want your money, but like I want myself to be wealthy, but I also want the prosperity of my city. So like not a horrible capitalist, but a capitalist. So like, you know, only 50% decent anyway.
At most.
Like not quite Mark Cuban, but like
I mean,
close.
Mark Cuban's got some sides to him too, but yeah, sure.
That's all I got for insight and etc.
Yeah, anyway.
So after reading the contract, I'll hand it back to the orcs. I'll tell them I don't normally recommend tribes that have occupied their land for generations to make deals with white men on boats, but
It's
this
green.
looks like it's honorable.
He's green.
That's
Fair
it.
enough.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
So anyway, they press their bloody handprint to the thing, and Lawrence rolls it up, seals it with some wax, seals the ring, says signed and sealed. Merle Bluehaven has trusted me with this, so it is now the law. And he sort of twists the two golden end caps of the scroll. So he's put into a scroll case and twists the golden end caps, and you see it magically seal, and then it go, and there's two now, and he hands one to the orc tribe. He says, now, formality's done with. I have a vested interest. And correct me if I'm wrong. He looks to Barton and says, if what they say is true, should we think about advancing them to the next level? And Barton goes, preposterous. It's their first one. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And Vera goes,
Did we
They
tell
got
you
some-
about the giant ball of
They got
undeath?
something. They got something. And then Lawrence goes, well, first let's clear, and he looks to his two partners. First, let's clear the air and make sure what they're saying is accurate. Award them the bonus, and then perhaps we can discuss amongst ourselves the stage of their current agreement with us. And Vera says, I'd like that. I'd like to hear that. And Lawrence says,
I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
Can I sheepishly raise my hand and ask if I can make an additional request?
Lawrence goes, curious what you have to say.
Can I get a voucher for the brothel? I feel like I might rack up a bill tonight.
Lawrence goes, not something, not
in slapping distance.
definitely, but Lawrence turns red and goes, not something we actually, Vera grins. She thinks it's funny. Barton is nonplussed, and Lawrence just kind of goes a little bit red and says, not something, not part of the agreement. We don't really do vouchers in general, you know. Yeah, we don't do that here.
And tries to swing, and because the video's so fucking short, he just misses. And like,
In Sheriff's head, he's gonna hear, oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah. Sheriff is just like
yeah.
punching his
Okay,
hands.
so out of character, You guys react however you want, but I just established our alibi with the leaders of this community. So, who's in charge now?
Maybe we're playing along. You don't know.
He wants to be rewarded.
Steve doing multi-brain moves here. Multi-brain moves.
Play 4D chess. Play 5D chess, really.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, Lawrence looks to his two compatriots and goes, "Well, if it's getting to know these folks better, I volunteer." And Vera goes, "Of course." And Barton goes, "Very well." And Lawrence walks up to your group and puts a kind of large, sort of weirdly shaped ring on his finger, on his pointer finger, and then he holds out his hand with another shaped ring. He says, "This is the Zone of Truth ring. While I have it on and another person has it on, we cannot lie when one other asks a question. Now, I have behind me a waiver, and it says, I will not ask you any personal questions that are not relevant to the current mission that you just came back from. And it also says that you won't ask me any personal questions that are not relevant to the mission you were just on."
I accept the challenge of wheels.
Okay. Waiver? No waiver? Care? Not
Yeah.
care? Handshake?
Pen, where's sign? You want?
And Lawrence just goes, right. Okay, well, every culture is different. Understood. It kind of puts it gingerly down.
You're gonna hear Arielle just lowly, just humming a song as she's gonna give. Okay, Captain, you're doing this. Bardic Inspo.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm just humming a song because I'm oh god.
Barton hands you the ring. You slide it on. He goes, right. Tell me about the wizard.
He was a fucking asshole.
Okay. We're gonna have to work with me a bit here. All right. Tell me what happened with the wizard. How about you may choose to omit certain details if you feel comfortable. This is not a compulsion, but
Captain, in your head, you hear, "Don't talk about the Manticore. Shut the fuck up."
I pull out the bone blade. This was stuck in the spine of his most trusted servant, who I failed, and my compatriot my comrade took this and then gave it to me. It was stuck in his spine. It would give him some kind of power to jump, and it was very scary. And there was a lot of zombies. I had to call on the crest of my gem dragon to smite them back to whence they came, and then the Earth Walkers, as you may say, saved us because we were up the creek without the fucking boat. Never mind the paddle.
Tell about the experiments too.
Oh,
And the tree.
There was a giant fucking wheel of death. It literally smelled like horse's asshole left in the sun for 15 days, then boiled and then put back out into the sun. It was awful. It was fucking horrible. Took almost his fucking head off, pointing at Sheriff, because they got fucked up. And they were fast. Holy God, they were fast. You wouldn't think a thing of bone and sinew could move as fast as a full gallop horse, but there it fucking was. I have seen some terrible fucking things. I've seen a giant wall of men and meat that fucking tall. And it was about as bad as the things that we saw.
Do you believe that if the threat was not curbed, he would pose a threat to Limsa, Luminsa, and Lenosha as a whole?
Yeah?
Yes. Fuck.
An army.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, I got eaten by an ice golem.
She's not lying. She did. We got her out, but Yeah, no, he was. Jeez, it left to his own devices. That wizard would have done some fucking terrible things. He did some pretty terrible things to begin with, but yeah.
Is his is there anything from his tower that is salvageable or you think would aid us in any way? Is it worth us sending a detachment?
I have no shield of shouting.
He had a set of magical balls.
Yeah, he had crystals, but we don't know if they were destroyed in the tower collapse.
The tower was destroyed.
No, I can't say that. This was one of the things that we found. I'm now shouting at him. I'm just trying not to wake up the kids. I literally cannot speak quieter. This was like the most useless thing that we found. Everything else was very, very dangerous, so we destroyed most of it.
It's okay if you kept some of the treasure you found. That's fine, by the way. I can see you trying to avoid this. That's okay. I don't care. As long as the things you kept, you don't believe pose a threat to our world, Lanosha, Limsa, Laminsa.
Do you have a... I take the shield off. Put it on the ground because it's a fucking piece of shit. Do you have someone that could identify things for us?
Many of our shopkeepers do, but if you have something, you could also leave it with one of our courts.
My skins are a little light at the moment. Do you have a voucher?
It's generally a service that we offer at a discounted rate here. Have you met our mage Avi?
Oh, the one with the naked red weasel out the way?
Alonso. Yes.
Alonso?
Oh, that was the name of the thing. He wasn't saying hello. Oh. Sheriff has an intelligence of 8. And I'm a method actor, damn it.
I love it.
Arielle's
I just needed a
gonna go
moment.
up and just like put her hand on like Sheriff's forearm and she's like, "You're doing great, sweetie."
And it sounds like you guys have. It sounds like you fine folks have accomplished your goal.
Well,
I am comfortable giving you a 200 gold bonus each, on top of what you already gained. That will be 550 gold each that we will distribute to you. Please.
60 gold to give to Sheriff.
Okay, well, you haven't got the gold yet. Just hold up. He didn't actually just hand you a giant bag of money. He's a little more important than that. So he's going to go, please give this to Estovian, and he will grant you, he is our distributor of these agreements. So he will grant you the required amount. Please take these vouchers to him. And make sure. Now, we have something else that we mentioned last time that we think could possibly need your attention. Now, it's going we haven't decided if it's a silver or copper quest. It was definitely a copper quest, but it has not been resolved as of yet. And so we're concerned that it could evolve into a silver. And Barton looks to him and says, "Well, sounds perfect for them. Yes, they'll accomplish this and come back, and silver will be what they've granted, or not silver. What goes? Wait, shit. What's after copper? Is it silver?
It was silver.
It is silver. Yeah, it's silver. Sorry, brain fart. I was like, there can't be only 3 levels, and then I realized, no, I made like 5. It's just, it starts at copper. Right. Okay. Sorry, Liam's brain.
We gotta rank up. I want to get my battle pass done.
Am I still wearing the ring of truth?
He took his off. I assumed you took yours off when he did.
Definitely, obviously, take the ring of truth off and say, yes, I think we can handle it, and give it back to him.
Okay.
Depends what it is.
So far, it is investigating why certain merchant ships have not made it back in between one of our proprietary villages. Well, towns. It's not a village. It's a town.
Have your pirate queen investigate. That is her domain. Is it
True.
not?
Vera has multiple. Vera has the very rare issue by having many more ships than trusted crew. And not all crews who can crew a ship have other skills. Sometimes people just have skills crewing the actual ship and not accomplishing guild missions.
So would we be acquisitioning one of these ships then if this is something going on?
You
with
would
the
be
merchant
allowed to borrow the ship, and any damage to the ship, however, would be fixed at half the rate, given that
Oh,
you are on
well-
a guild quest.
Can you sell? Because I fucking can't.
Listen, if we're going on a quest that could be silver, who knows if that's part of the fight?
Hey,
What if
but
it's out on the
also-
sea?
I thought the next
Kraken.
thing was to help Sheriff.
Wait,
I need to get allies.
we need some
So you want to find a Kraken?
We need some backup first.
We got to figure out if it's worth it, of course. But if there's no one there, who's lost? Merchant ships?
There's some merchant
don't-
ships
I
that
don't know.
haven't
I don't
haven't come
wanna-
back, and the town seems the town. So this is the current state of affairs. Like one of our scouts. Previously, it was thought that none of the merchant ships were making it to this town. Where the fuck is that town name? There is a town name. I swear to goodness, I just don't have it in front of me right now. Sorry.
Let me get this straight.
Yes.
You want us,
Yes.
a bunch of foot soldiers,
Yes.
to take one of your ships,
Yes.
somehow sail.
No. You
They're gonna
will
give us a
not be sailing one of Vera's ships.
And then the last bit is fix it ourselves when we're doing your.
No. Listen.
You said it's for half rate.
Yes.
Where is the other half coming from?
Us. We
Okay.
pay if you get into an altercation, you will be expected to defend the ship, given that is your skill set.
Okay.
But
course.
if damage occurs to the ship, instead of you covering all of the ship, as if you use your own ship with your own crew, maybe a different story. But we are providing the crew and the ship. Therefore, you are required to, if there is damage to the ship, at least half of the repairs.
You're the one that has the need of a sword arm. We are the sword arm.
Yes.
If the captain wrecks the ship, that's not our fault. If a Kraken comes in and cuts it in half, you expect us to go in debt working for you? Yes, we're obviously going to try and keep the ship in good condition because we need it to get back.
Well, excellent.
Alive.
Then. Excellent. Then, if you incur costs repairing the ship back and forth, that will obviously be calculated. But you are effectively the sword arm. If a Kraken comes, which I do not, to be clear, I do not think there is a Kraken. Otherwise, we would not send you on this. This is a more investigative tool to see why the ships are not
Okay, wait, hold
returning.
on. Hold on. Let's say this. You set us a price for how much you would pay us if we completed this mission with no damages. Okay? And if there's damage incurred, we'll minus from that. How about that?
We are not going into debt working for you.
We are trying to protect a ship. If the ship gets damaged, we'll get less of a pay.
Where is this aggressiveness coming from? That is the standard agreement. It will always state you not. Why would you go? Why would we ask you to go and then you go into debt on the ship unless you failed the mission?
If we fail the mission, we will die.
Well, if you ran away, tail between your legs, without discovering the source of why these merchant ships are going, you don't even have to necessarily kill anyone. You just have to find the source. You need to stop talking. You need to stop talking, or you will ruin the goodwill you have now gained. Sir, be quiet.
Sierra elbows him and says, "Shut the fuck up."
Now, you were reasonable before. I will continue to talk with those more reasonable. You shall cease. Now, of course, we are providing you a ship with which to accomplish a mission. Right? Of course, we are amenable to understand. This is not our first quest giving. The general idea is, for this mission so far as it stands, Let me check one. Actually, sorry, DM Liam for a second. I have to check the
Yeah.
price of a galleon real quick.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Ariel's gonna lean in really close to
Follow
Sheriff.
up question.
I don't want to go in
You
the ocean.
said
Sierra is
Follow up
pumped for the ocean.
you said we might not even need to kill anybody,
Yeah.
but if we do need to kill somebody, can we?
Well, yes,
God damn it.
that's the general gist of this mission. Is if you find the source of why these ships are not coming back, you may have to harm them. But it is.
I'm gonna hold out my hand for high five to Sierra after we were just told we get to kill somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
general ship repairs without the ship being destroyed. So should not run more than 1,000 gold. So half of that would be 500. That would be the maximum that would be taken out of your. Should you be able to return? Would be the maximum.
Okay.
Would be 500 taken out of your available pay. Now,
Okay.
given the cost, given the distinct nature of this mission and the fact that it borders on silver, your reward for this mission, regardless of bonuses, would be 500 each.
500 silver.
500 gold. 500 gold each. So, if, however, you lose all the weapons on the ship, for example, that would be a great destruction to the ship, that would be another 500 gold. So the maximum you could lose on this mission would be 1,000 gold between all of you. So effectively, you should still, if you make it back, you should still, and you find out the reason, even if you technically fail at killing the reason, you should still make at least 300 gold, because that's what we're losing. We've already lost we've for sure lost 2 ships. One ship, for some reason, which I was getting to before I was rudely interrupted, is that it is currently in, and he seems to have calmed down now, is currently in the heart. We found it in a hidden cove near the town, not a soul on board.
Can I say
Yes, what do you have to add?
apologies? I thought ships were much more expensive, so I'm sorry.
Many
I
of
thought
them-
it was like 20,000 gold a piece.
Many of them
Sorry.
are. You will be on a 60-foot skiff, not a galleon, but enough to have a few.
About you should have interjected and just shut up.
I didn't see you stepping up to the plate, Madam Wrecking Ball.
So this is going to be a standard 60-foot ship, 4-gun situation.
How many pounder? Like 4 pounders or 1.5 pounders or 3
So
pounders?
a DM question Liam's going to have to look up another time.
Standard ship guns were between 4 and 8 pounds.
So one thing I will say, you do not. So Lawrence says, take a day, consider it, come back to us tomorrow. We are also going to discuss your reward and level your advancement to silver plate. I am still of the opinion that we should perhaps grant you that now, but we will have a discussion. So please come back on the morrow for details of your mission. Yes?
Duh.
Yeah.
You can still refuse tomorrow,
Sure.
FYI. You haven't signed a contract.
Arielle, do you not want to go to the ocean?
I like the beach, but the open ocean, a little nervous.
That seems weird to me, Ariel. Aren't you trying to figure out where you're from?
Just
not like
go
boats.
to the goal,
Some
and
people
then
don't like boats.
perhaps we'll go talk about it.
Don't worry. Well, I'll go. Whatever you guys want to do, I'm in. I'm not super pumped about this one.
The ocean is really deep and very scary, so I don't blame you. But
I'm excited to explore new things.
The good news is if we die, we will die quickly. So that is the good news.
So negative.
Will we? Because one of us can breathe water.
Side.
Ow.
I'll sink like a goddamn dunk in the ocean. I don't know.
Now,
I will never let you sink.
we do have other folks to get to. Thank you for your time.
Let's go.
I appreciate what you have done for us. I look forward to a
You
fruitful
like
connection with your people. And he nods to
Let's take-
Jinhai. And
Amen.
Curtsy.
and you guys head out. Good job. Okay. So
Sheriff shakes his hand.
now we're gonna move really quickly on to the
Get our gold.
You go to Estovian. So you go to Estovian. And you hand him the vouchers. And he goes, a bonus. Indeed. And he slides the vouchers underneath his desk and pulls out from seemingly just like a desk drawer, like sacks of gold. Just hands each of you, I guess, yeah, he hands it in gold because platinum would be hard to break down. So he hands you each just a sack of fucking gold. So you each get 550. Each of you get 550 gold. I will say now,
you get more. You get plus 60. I get minus 60.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I owe you 50 plus 8 plus interest. I think 2 is fair.
He'll take 50 and insist on it.
50?
Yep.
Are you sure, comrades?
Same as quality even.
Okay.
Right.
Excellent. So, all of you should have, I believe,
Nobody around in this like establishment looked when they gave us the gold, right? Nobody like shot us some shifty eyes.
no, this is par for the course. Like, your copper plates, and you're still making this much money. Like, this is a port city with a large amount of influx of funds.
Okay.
Once you start making
sure.
big bucks, they switch to platinum. But you guys are still like under 1,000 gold. They basically still hand you big money bags.
We're but peasants.
Total.
You eat. Sorry.
Just total purchasing against 240, 250. What was the number of gold pieces per person?
You each got 550 gold pieces.
150. Okay.
Yeah, because you each got 350 plus bonus of 200.
Think of all the wine I can buy you guys.
Each of you should have in your journal the Forge Below, Xalrath's Horde,
I already know what I'm getting.
Ilrash, the Menagerie of Creature Oddities, Backel's Bait and Tackle, the Backstage, the Lathriel Plain, and Picky Pilk's Peculiar Pilferings. If you want to go to the shop, let me know, and I'll drag the shopkeeper out for you guys to talk to.
Right. It's
What are these?
So yeah.
Who
Okay. Okay. So I borrowed 50 from you. So I actually had. Okay. I remember now. Okay. So we're actually square. We're good. Yeah. So I wanted. Oh fuck! What was it?
I thought you bought it last game. Didn't you already do the gold thing last?
I don't know. I didn't.
No, I gave you the money so you could have it when we're done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was the fuck. Oh god damn it!
Because didn't you buy stuff last game, Devin? Because you specifically said because you already had platinum last game.
Do you still have platinum?
Remember?
I have 20.
Yeah, I still have mine.
Oh, you still have your platinum? Okay, so you didn't spend any. You guys didn't spend any gold last time. Okay, fair enough. All right.
You just talk about it. Okay, yeah, no, it was the Cape of Clever Escapes, I think. Or wait a second.
Yes, in Backstage.
Yeah, you can expend 1 charge with some Misty Steps. Spell.
Talk to Finneleg, and because of Lavinia's presence, she lets you into the back and grants you the option to buy. What was it again?
Cape of Clever Escapes.
Cape of Clever Escapes for 600 gold.
Yeah, which I would have. Okay, what's platinum? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, because 20 platinum is 200 gold, I believe.
Okay, so I need another 50 golds. That would be 5 platinum, right?
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah, it's 10 to 1.
10 to 1, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so 600.
How many
so
things can I be addicted to?
So Cape of Clever Escapes, how do I port this in? What's the easiest way?
I think it's just a copy and paste, unfortunately, for the ones. Some of them, not all of them are set up to be super easy to port in.
Okay.
This is what I was looking for.
Do you guys hear birds?
They're not real.
Shut up, Carly.
Okay, so
God.
that's not my question, though.
How many things can I be attuned to, and what am I attuned to already?
You can be attuned to 3 things. I don't think you're attuned. Oh, you're attuned to the.
Copper plate.
No, the copper plate doesn't count as attunement. You have to
Oh, it's
attune
my
to it,
rod?
but it doesn't count as attunement.
I have a rod, my pipe, and the ring that Sheriff gave me.
Just read the description. It would tell you if it's attuned or not.
Yeah. So mine is attunement.
Google it. It's probably a real thing. I know what I'm getting.
Okay. What did you?
Xalrath's Horde.
Okay, Xalrath's Horde. You see this fine sea creature gentleman. And
That's the
what?
one under the water, right?
And what? Yes.
Oh my god! You guys should have come with me.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm going with you.
What did you want from
Was that the one under
Xalrath?
the water?
I think so.
So.
Or is that a critical role thing? Now I'm confusing. This
No, it
with
is.
Menagerie
It is.
Post.
You're gonna poop
600 GP. No, yeah, sorry. It's his so like technically Xalrath looks like this. Or I'll show you later. Because we're already here. Okay, what did you want? What did you want to
The
get?
ring of feather falling, because that seems very important to someone who just got wings.
Twinsies.
Yeah, literally.
How much gold was it?
150.
Okay.
Apparently.
Yep.
Essentially turns you into Bo. It's crazy. And okay, I'm getting actually a couple things from here.
Sure thing.
Carly's losing it.
I think I'm
Guys.
gonna get the dispel magic scroll.
Probably.
I know what Arielle wants to do, because Arielle and Carl are the same person.
So it's the spell magic scroll. How much is that again? 200 GP, right?
200s. Yeah.
Liam, why'd you do this? Why did you do this knowing who I am as a person?
Oh, she found the critters, didn't she?
Yeah, but I also so to be clear, also I want to show you what the critter person looks like.
I don't care.
Wow.
I
Me and
love her.
Me and a buddy of mine worked hard on Ilrash Awan. Or win. Awan.
Did we buy a
Win.
blink
Yes.
dog?
God, we're literally zoo.
Basically,
Say that that way.
2.25, 2.
Yeah.
So 5 back at 8, and then 12.5 works out to 17. It's more
What
like
is
Your healing potion.
Hey Sierra, how do you feel
So
about?
all the healing potions are available from Xalrath's Horde, and they're the basic prices they are.
Any discount buying from the guild, or the guild doesn't have that available?
So the guild has all the healing. Sorry, I should have said that differently. The guild has healing potions available of every type, and they are the regular listed prices from the PHP.
I'm sorry.
I just want regular healing potions. I don't care who from.
Okay. Since you're a copper plate, there's a 10% discount, so it would be 40 GP, I think. No, it's 20% discount. 45 GP.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take. How many is 5?
5 times 45.
Yeah, the scimitar. How much is the scimitar wounding?
5 times 45.
How much is the scimitar wounding?
That's 225 gold. Just give me a second. 1 second, Devin.
Okay, yeah, that's all I'm gonna get for now. That's a lot of money, but that's all I'm gonna get for now.
So we have Volos,
How many-
Elementers, and where else?
I would like to go to the menagerie of creature oddities, please. Thank
Yeah,
you.
in 1 second. 1 second. So, how many health potions did you buy?
That's my
5.
Pull down a bit.
Okay. Devin is next, and then Carly. What was your question, Devin?
Okay, sorry. I'm just looking for stuff for Libby. Can you point me? Yeah.
So one thing I did recommend is you check out Backles, because he said to check you.
Backle. Yeah, I want to go. I want to go. At some point, go there and either get this bone shard thing identified and see what I can do with it.
Yep. Okay. So we're gonna put a pin in that. That's gonna happen kind of if we can do that at the end of the shopping because it's a bit of a role play thing. We'll do that at the end. We'll do backles at the end. But I would suggest maybe not spending any more money till we get there. Does that make sense? So can we do everybody else's and then do yours?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, Libby, what did you were looking at?
What do you want? Like plus AC, plus.
Those roses are really cool, by the way. I almost bought them.
So there's also stuff at Exalras Horde that you might find interesting. Because a lot of it's like
Try Azalras Horde, yeah.
Yeah. So beads of force, cubes of banishment.
She already has a cube of banishment. We bought that.
Did you buy that already?
She won already. Yeah. So Azalras Horde.
And you didn't use it? Crazy.
I know.
Okay. Okay. There's also a potion of monstrosity.
What's a potion of monstrosity do?
I will post it in the I will post it in the Discord. One second.
Gonna make you bigger.
It's that dog in you.
She was asking about armor, Liam, like better armor, because she's wearing scale mail?
I thought is she wearing medium armor?
Yep. That's why we put a 14 in her dex.
2 seconds.
He's got a lot of gold.
So this is the potion of monstrosity. It's in the Discord general chat. There's also oh no, sorry, that's the elemental potion of water. Sorry, that's also a cool thing, but not what I meant to show you, which is fine. It's also interesting. This is.
Lavinia has the rope of climbing, just so everyone knows.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is what we already have.
This is the potion of monstrosity.
Okay, he's sending us on Discord. Awesome. It grows faintly when stirred, but has no true sentience. When you drink this potion, you're affected by the polymorph spell for 1 hour until you reduce to 0 hit points. The creature you transform is determined by rolling a d8 on the table below whenever you take damage from transformation's way. DC 13 wisdom saving throw or go berserk. While berserk, you must use your action each round to attack the creature nearest to you. That's basically me already, and I got the highest wisdom. Just fucking do it. Multiple possible targets. You attack one at random. Berserking is turn to get another creature within 60 feet of you. That's pretty good. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, no, like better armor. Like a half plate. She's got almost 900 gold.
Okay. Let me.
Would be decent.
Is half plate? Yeah, you would have access to half plate from. 1 second.
Because that'd be 15 plus 2. That'd give her a +2 AC, which is pretty good.
She'd have disadvantage on stealth checks, though.
You hear that? But doesn't she already have scale mail? She'd be already at disadvantage on stealth checks.
I didn't think she had scale mail.
What is it?
Because we haven't been doing disadvantage on stealth checks for her.
Oh, she has a chain shirt.
Yes.
Is what she has right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, medium armor.
Hang on a second. I got an idea.
Oh, I don't.
Carl, do you have potions of healing in your inventory? And look in Lavinia's as well.
I can't because I don't even have access to her character sheet.
I think I can look at her. Yeah, I don't have access to her character sheet either.
It's for my
I have
computer, huh?
0. Okay, I have 0 potions of healing.
I'll give you one
Well, I can buy some.
I
to give you guys.
also have 0 healing potions.
Everybody, if you don't have one, you'll get one. Just let me know. So that's 1 to Arielle, 1 to Captain.
Yeah, Libby's got one.
Okay. Alright, so.
Thanks, man.
Don't die.
I do my best. No promises.
Yeah, you wanted to know if you needed a We have what, Steve?
Healing potion.
You guys can still hear me?
Yeah.
Barely.
kinda.
Sound like you're talking in a tin can.
Oh, so I sound like you!
Doesn't she have an adamantine chain shirt?
I don't know that everyone got it.
Have you guys?
So she could upgrade to a breastplate for 400 gold.
Do it.
Devin. And it would not give her disadvantage on stealth checks.
Okay, that's good. To that.
Okay. Well,
My
let's do that.
stealth is only -4 for my armor. I don't do it at disadvantage, so I'm not terrible. It's just I'm not good.
I want a
Who
breastplate.
has one?
It wants to be purple.
Okay.
Full breastplate.
Just kidding. It can be gold.
It's not.
Steve has one.
Just kidding. It can be gold.
Okay.
Purple breastplate. So that would be the purview of Orica Red
Yeah.
Shield.
Oh, can you bring it up again, Liam? I just clicked through by accident.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure. She's a Duragar.
Oh, she's a Duragar.
Lavinia would be like,
A deep dwarf.
I can't see.
She's the gruff shopkeeper that helped Leland with adamantine armor earlier.
There. You get a +1 to your AC.
Okay, Carly, lay it on me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Change your
I would like to go to the backstage first.
Okay, what would you like?
I would like to buy the Glam Weaver beach shawl, please, and thank you.
What does that do?
Glamour
Thing,
we
okay?
yeah, sure thing.
There you
60
go.
gold.
Hold on.
179.
I have that glamour weave cloak, do I not?
Yeah.
Temper.
Yep.
You want to spend more
I
money?
want the shawl. I don't want cloak. I have cold resistant. I just want the shawl.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna just do all my things and then we'll do the math at the end. Is that cool?
Yep.
Okay, so
That's what
I
I
want
did.
that. And then I want these colored lanterns. What could you tell me about them?
You're looking here. Basically, the colored lanterns is they have like a glass sheath on top, and so you light them, and they stay like they're kind of like a sort of like a closer
have
to
to
a
pack
modern
them with me?
lantern. So it's like for
Not like
20
little-
gold. For 20 gold, it's a magical sort of glow that you light with a fire, but then that you light with a spark, but then it's no longer on fire, and you can change the color to whatever color you want by tapping on the
That's lame.
sigil at
Okay.
the top.
Boring. Blasting powder.
I thought it was cool.
Thanks,
What is-
Vanessa.
Gotcha.
But I have to carry it around. I don't want to carry a fucking lantern.
It's like Elden Ring. You clip it on your belt. It's not
Yeah.
a thing.
Where do you see blasting powder?
Oh,
I
when
think.
scroll down.
Okay, I think. Hang on, just let me make sure I have that in the compendium.
That's there you go.
Fluffernutter.
Yeah, we're thinking,
No, that's perfect.
hey Carly. Oh no. Unless they put class size in. Oh fucking no. Fuck them. Fuck them.
It's recording.
Yeah, Devin.
We can talk out of context, but fuck them. Fuck them.
30. So
It's made public now. But shh.
okay, so this is
So
the
thumbs
blasting
down.
powder. This is the blasting powder description.
It either has to be so much money to make it worth it, or
I would like
they
I
improve
would
the
like
condition.
2, please. Could I have 2?
Sure
Wait,
thing.
hold on. Wait, what? Wait, how much? What does it do?
3d6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Fluffernutter.
But you have to buy a fuse and everything else for it too. So
We not use fire cantrips.
yes, you
What
can.
if I-
100% you could fire a cantrip.
Okay, because like, what if we just throw fire at it?
Bind
I
it together.
can't, but what if somebody can?
That's fine. Totally. I just
Okay, I want. Can I
I
have
have-
2?
Yeah.
I can do
Or
it.
just
I don't
not.
have light. It comes down from a pillar from above. Or from below, I mean, because it's like lighting a gas stove.
What's the radius? 5 feet?
Yeah.
5 feet. So each creature, 5 feet. So center, not just on one person, but the whole center
yeah.
around it.
Okay, Okay,
So
so
radius.
that's
Okay.
160 GP. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But if you
Yeah.
bind
There.
multiple, I just want to be clear, it's not 3d6 per pouch, unless you throw like them separately.
Mm-hmm.
So when you put 2 pouches together, it just adds 1d6. Because
Yeah.
it just creates a bigger explosion. It's like fire and blood. It's like concussive force, so it doesn't equal out the same amount of damage. So like you can't just buy 5 of them and just kill anything.
Still a lot. It's still a lot.
It's still
3d6
great.
is like
It's still great.
You're like a level 5 rogue.
Yeah. So that's 4d6.
yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it.
46 damage in one, or 2 throws of 3d6. And of course, you can throw it, and then someone else can light it and do a cantrip damage plus that damage, right? So that's why I put it at 80 gold instead of.
And I have a cigar.
Dose. I'll take dose. And then I'm going to Jeremy and I are going to go skip on down to the menagerie of creature oddities.
It's called Sacred Flame, after all. It is called Sacred Flame.
Yeah,
Don't
I
have
would
to
allow.
Do a
Sacred
like
flame
on it.
isn't fire.
It comes from below.
The sacred flame is it fire? All right.
It is fire.
Is it?
It's not radiant. It's not. It's fire.
Okay, I thought it was radiant. Sorry.
Where is it?
All right, so I also would like to buy.
We'll check it.
I'm selling all my gold, but I don't care. This Vit
Oh, it is radiant,
bandana.
Yep.
This small red band. See, I played enough Baldur's Gate. This small red band is deeply infused with vital energy. It can be worn as like a necklace, whatever. Creature wearing this band increases their maximum HP by 5. Often owned by shepherds and dog owners. So, like, can I wear it and increase my HP, or do I put it on Jeremy?
It's meant for animals.
But I'm an animal.
You're not. It's specifically for companions.
Well, I'm 100% going to buy the pet pack for 200 gold or 250 gold.
Oh my god.
No, it's saddlebags for Jeremy that pockets can hold up to 100 pounds, not exceeding a volume of 20 cubic feet.
Wow.
Do you know how much 20 cubic feet
Wait,
is?
is that you turn a pig into a bag of holding?
Yes!
20 cubic feet is fucking huge.
Is that?
That's 3 corners of wood. Do you know how much fucking space that is?
I don't. I just took the item description and put it into the game.
Space. A cord of wood. Do you know how much a cord of wood is?
I
How
don't.
much
I also don't. That sounds like a made-up measurement. It's a cord of wood. There's cords
No,
and there's woods.
that's how you measure firewood.
That's how much space that is. That's a lot
Yeah.
of space. That's basically the whole
Kevin,
from campaign 3.
We would be fine in the cold winter months with a cord of firewood. We'd be fine. Jeremy can have that for us.
It can't exceed a certain amount of pounds, though, right?
Yep, 100 pounds, 20 cubic feet.
100 pounds, right? So
100
there's a weight and
Yeah.
size limit. You can't
Yeah.
just put like 6 statues
We
in.
like
No, but like-
20 cubic feet of feathers.
I was
You
just
put
gonna
a
say.
1,000
Now-
ball bearings in there.
As I scroll down, there is a pet list. Who wants a blink dog?
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh, yeah. We do not need any more fucking animals.
We have a menagerie. We have a menagerie rolling around already. We have a horse.
Asa,
okay.
Asa isn't even real. Sorry, Asa. You know what I mean.
We have
This is a
animals.
Asa can talk to you, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Asa can be like, oh, rude.
Steve,
Okay,
Steve,
well,
what
know
did you say? I didn't hear you over the cacophony.
There's a pair of, I think there's a pair of boots of flying at one of the stores.
Yeah, but I priced them very highly. But I'm sure you might be able to afford them.
I have to add one more thing when you're after.
Okay.
I'm gonna need some new shoes when everyone else has done their deals.
Okay, Carly, what's the last thing you wanted? And someone
My
help me
last
find those
thing,
shoes.
And I'm sneakily doing this. Is
Winged
anybody
boots
with me
are
in this shop?
2,700 gold.
If you buy another pet.
You have 2,700? That's wild.
Sorry, that's wrong. They're not 2,700. They're 2,250.
Okay. Okay. Question, Liam. I kind of wanted to buy some arrows, but
Yeah.
how much do I need for? I'd rather have.
Oh no, they
I
are
like
2,700.
arrows. I like arrows, but I like swords too.
What are you buying, Arielle?
Well, like I think you should do, Devin, is I think you should do the interaction. You should find out what you have first, and then after what you have, you'll know what you have, right?
I know what I have left. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Where
Okay, so-
where were all the good arrows?
At Backles, Bait and Tackle, and at Exalroth's, I believe. Those are the 2 spaces. So, just so you know, Lavinia, it's 2,700 gold for the winged boots because they allow you to fly for quite a ways.
Isn't it 2250? I thought I saw it.
I fucked up. I thought it was 2250, and then I reread the description. That's a different version. It's 27. Because I changed it from 27 to 22, and then I was like, wait, no, never mind. So, Carly, what was the last thing you wanted? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Oh, damn it.
What
is
anybody
it?
with me right now?
Is everybody listening? Yes, everybody's listening.
Anybody come with me to this shop?
I'll roll. See if I do.
Behind you, knowing you'll buy another pet.
Okay, all right. So Sierra is like my real life husband who doesn't let me go into PetSmart by myself. I'm buying a well-trained flying snake. It's 10 gold. Fight me.
Flying snake for 10 golds. Oh
Does it
my
only say
God.
10 gold?
Yeah, it says 10 gold pieces. A well-trained flying snake.
Okay. First of all, that should not be 10 gold. So either
Yeah,
I
well,
fucked up or someone else fucked up.
You have to
Like,
match the price. Price match guarantees.
I saw this on Amazon. You have to match it.
What are you, Galen Weston?
What? I
For
thought
the
it was
record,
200.
terrible human being. Down at the superstore.
Human being. I want.
Oh yeah, because they're messenger. They're basically messenger pigeons, but snakes. So yeah, they're 10
Yeah,
gold.
they-
Yeah.
They do nothing.
Yes. How dare you?
Sorry, I'm not there.
One.
Well, it's cheaper than a scroll of sending, I guess.
Yeah.
It's either that or a blink dog. Take your pick.
If this snake or any of your searches get in my way, I'm killing them.
Not kill Jeremy. Jeremy's a bag of holding now.
You're gonna nominate Libby as the accountability officer. If you fuck around, you're gonna deal with her.
We're gonna have Sprinkles version
Okay.
2.0.
Steve, what else did you want? What else are you looking at? Or do you want to wait till you get back here and then buy anything?
Okay, my 500 gold is gone. I just spent 480, Liam. I'll take it out.
Okay.
Boy.
Enough for more wine. Oh wait,
Sorry,
is there? Can I buy craft supplies? I just want like yarn and beads and string.
Yeah, like 10 copper. You're fine.
Done. Thank you.
I take usually like 10 silver out to just re-up my cigars, but it's just in the background.
Okay,
Just
good
to let
stuff.
you know, whenever we're
Steve,
back
I didn't hear you there.
Which store has the boots?
Picky Pilk's Peculiar Pilferings.
Is this the goblin that I was dealing with?
This is the goblin, yeah. He has a ring of resistance, a scimitar of wounding, a vicious crossbow, winged boots, chime of opening that you already bought, an ever-smoking bottle, and a maul of warning. And a ratter's club.
Hey, Steve. You might get the most fucking mileage out of this. Adamantine arrows. 285 GP. Used to bypass resistance. For 5. 285 GP for 5.
I'm going to use Steve's cant to remind the goblin that we're on the same side, and 2,700 gold seems awfully steep, and I feel like he could do a lot better.
Oh, man. You're going for it.
Roll a
Laura.
persuasion check for him, Carly.
I'm on.
Jesus.
Leaves.
You go to a separate computer?
We don't have access to his character sheet.
She does.
Now we do.
Okay,
thought-
what am I rolling?
Persuasion.
You can just change that in the actions. Oh my god, what did he get?
18.
Oh
says-
my god.
He says, "You're right. 2,500.
$2,500 discount or $2,500? Because one of those is acceptable.
$2,500. You are one of us, so you get access to store." What made you think that I would give something like this for free? I don't even let normal people buy this shit.
Need I remind you that you already sold me the chime of opening? The fact that I'm asking to buy these from you instead of just taking them is a courtesy.
You try to take Picky Pilk has many friends. Some of them rats. Big rats. The reason Picky Pilk no need Ratters Club anymore.
Captain's gonna elbow Lavinia very hard.
I don't know if you're
Rats
there
are
for this.
adorable. Have you met Sierra? I will sick her on you.
Pilk? The tall one?
Yeah.
You make convincing argument. 24.50.
Apparently, how much money do I have?
You know how much your watch is worth? Apparently 50 gold pieces.
I just get Carly. How much money do I have? Do you want me to text it to you? Or
It's
just
like real
send it
life.
out? You have 60 platinum.
What about gold?
No, that's not
30 gold.
Did you add how much gold we just got though to his store?
No, I didn't. So it was 550, right?
Yeah, so he has 1150 in gold right now.
No, he has 580 in gold.
No, sorry, you're right. I meant total amount of gold including platinum because he has 60 platinum, so 600 gold, plus 550 gold.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so 1150
yeah.
gold.
Yeah. You don't have
So I
enough,
have
sweetie. I'm
less
sorry.
I have less than half the gold I need.
Yeah.
For winged boots that allow you to fly for like 4 hours, Steve. You weren't supposed to buy these at the level you're at right
We'll
now.
go kill that priest and steal his money.
Low-key, Liam, a friend of mine told me that his winged character broke their game. Just so you know.
That's why I priced it at 2,700 gold.
Yeah. Hey, there's a lot of really nice arrows in Backle's bait and tackle.
I'm going to
Backle's
ask Pilkey what he knows about the bishop.
You asked me this last time. He bad man.
He is bad.
He's very bad.
That's why I need these boots.
Tell you what.
I
Tell you
have
what.
1,100 golds. Okay.
I rent boots to you. 400
Yeah.
gold, one night. Every day you do not return Picky's boots, 50 gold. If you never return Picky's gold, you never buy from Picky again, and Picky silk the bad men on you.
Oh
It's like a rent
god.
to own kind of deal.
No rent to own. You have one day.
Lavinia, Sheriff has wings.
Alright.
She can
I
carry
gotta leave without the boots, but I'm gonna be real sad about it.
Hey, how close are you to getting my blizzard, by the way?
I want a blizzard.
15 minutes.
Oh, yes.
What do you got for snacks there, honey?
Okay, so all right, Devin, you ready for Backles?
6 round, baby. All right.
Okay, so this is Backle.
Backle. You make him big again? Yeah, there he is.
Do
Is
you
he
want-
blind to one eye?
No, that's just
Where is the extra hair coming from? I really gotta know.
Devin, if you're gonna fucking critique my AI art, I'm gonna shove it directly up your anus.
I thought he was a handsome man with that mustache.
You know how long this took of me annoying a friend to get you this good of a picture?
Look at the grass on top of the hat and appreciate it.
I like
This took like an hour
We can
of
call
me
them
working with
dead dads,
somebody
and those
else.
I like it too. It's just the inconsistencies are hard to overlook.
Also, the hair that you're looking at right now, that's around him, that's not his hair. That is like a beast's hair that is attached to his leather vest.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That's a good explanation. Okay, let's go.
So I can't do this voice, but I deeply want you to imagine Ron Swanson.
I know more than
But
you.
not because I'm thinking of his role in Parks and Rec, but because I'm thinking him as Beef Tobin from the Great North cartoon, which is I think even better than what he is on Amazon Prime. Anyway, so think Beef Tobin.
Can I roll an insight check on him as soon as I walk in the door?
Absolutely. I would love for you to roll an insight check on him.
You still have that bardic inspo too.
Yeah, I'm fucking using that.
Does anybody else here watch A Great North?
It's a 7. Sorry, it's a 10. It's a 10. Sorry, it's a 10.
Yeah, there's something you should know about this man, but as much as you continue to talk to him, you just can't. There is a sense in your brain that is tingling. It's not distrust, but there is more than meets the eye to this gentleman in front of you, and you know that, but you don't know what it is.
So, do I trust him?
Like, it's not about implicitly trusting him or not. You don't distrust him. I'll put it that way. It's not like ooh, he gives me bad vibes. It's, there's something fucking about this guy, and it's like I know his face, or I know something about him, but I just can't place it. But it's not distrust. It's definitely not distrust.
So I walk in, so again, this is just me catching vibes. As soon as I walk in the door,
that's all it is.
I pull out the blade, I put it on the table. What is this?
Backle looks at you. Well, seems like you have me of a disadvantage, sir. I think we met last time, and I suggested you bring me something interesting. Is this the interesting thing you've brought me today?
That.
And he looks at it. And he looks at it. Looks at you. May I pick it up?
At your barrel.
Picks it up carefully. Now this is a truly interesting piece. Unfortunately, you cannot use it in its current state. But, as you know...
On the table. Can you make work with this?
No. And let me finish. Now,
Okay.
put the other blade back. I don't deal with such weapons. Good. Now, this, as you know, I deal in monster and other... I deal in creature parts to make them into weapons or useful items. This is is of a similar makeup to a creature. Now, normally I take pieces off, I make bolts, arrows, things like this. But this is a special piece. Now, and he lifts it and he says, this is what I would like to call a conduit. This is not something that itself can be the most threatening, but it's what one does with it. Now, to make it usable, I'm going to need some help.
Okay, well...
Are you familiar with Orica Redshield?
No. Am I?
Yes, that's the blacksmith, Devin.
Which blacksmith?
The Dorgar blacksmith.
Oh, it's good. Okay, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yes.
Now, she is a friend of mine, but let me tell you what. You give me 4 to 6 hours, and me and Orica will work on this piece together. You give me 4 to 6 hours, 100 gold pieces, and I promise you we will create something of beauty. Something of fine killing edge.
I don't even let him finish. 10 platinum on the table.
You are a discerning customer. And he takes it from you and literally starts drawing the shutters on his shop. And he says, it's nice doing business with you. Please leave now.
I will flip the sign on my way. Flip the sign to closed.
Hey, you see him still just staring at this thing, just how's the best way to put this? A carver with a perfect piece of wood.
I look back at him and say, in my culture, thieves do not exist. And I leave.
He says, I like that culture.
Can you grab me a beer?
Can we fast forward to you picking it back up this evening, or is it anything else anyone wanted to get done before this evening?
When are we murdering this motherfucker tonight?
That was the plan, yes, but later tonight because you have to like have the excuse of spending the night at the brothel. That was the plan. You can do whatever you fucking want.
Have a performance first.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, Steve, is there anything you wanted?
Yeah. Want some new shoes?
Okay.
Yeah,
Give
cheap
my
goblin.
text.
Yes.
Okay. You don't want that?
Does anyone else want to do anything in the meantime?
So, Steve, did the arrows interest you? By the way, the ones that ignore resistance, or
No, I'm good for the time being, but I've got some staff that I should probably figure out, should I not?
yes, you were. Well, did you not identify that already? I thought you identified that.
Oh, maybe I did. I'm not sitting in front of my notes.
I thought you did. If you
It's
don't,
worth 2,000 gold.
You're just gonna sit on this, aren't you? You're a
Prob-
dog with a
possibly.
a guy's
I mean,
head.
possibly, but you'd have to find a buyer first. It's. I mean, maybe, yeah, sure, if that's what you want to do. I think let me read it again. 1 second. You
Okay.
are also like you have kind of a side quest to do with that staff, where you want to find an enchanter that can fix it, but it's up to you with whatever you do with it.
This was a side quest. Tells it.
I mean, it's D&D. You can do whatever the heck you want.
Me playing Baldur's Gate. Is my Glam Weaver? Is that common or uncommon?
I believe it's uncommon. Why?
The small Oreo blizzard, please.
With extra stuff.
Anything else?
Small Oreo blizzard as well. 2 of them.
Yeah, small.
Extra stuff.
Thank you.
$15 should sell me for 6.
Thanks.
Text him. I said extra stuff.
You never actually get extra stuff. You just get a regular blizzard that costs more.
You do get extra stuff.
Okay. So, does anybody else?
Okay, it's uncommon then.
Yes, I believe so. Why?
Because uncommon, when you make a charisma, performance, or persuasion check, you can add a D4 to if you're wearing the shawl.
If you're wearing the shawl.
If it's uncommon.
How much was
so
the
you
shawl?
Can say it was 60 gold.
Then it's not uncommon. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's what I wanted to ask.
No, yeah. I thought the glimmer weave was like that.
Everyone say goodnight to Libby.
Oh, good night, Libby.
Hey, Libby.
She's got to work in the morning. It's 10:20, so it's like an hour past her bedtime.
Fair enough.
When do I take them?
I'm just gonna switch over to my headphones.
When did I
Yay.
take my pills, Vanessa?
You didn't message me. I don't know.
I took one this morning and I took one this afternoon, but I don't remember time.
Did you snap me?
Okay.
Are you
No.
guys like each other's accountability coaches?
You know what, Devin? We don't need you right now.
So I'm just asking, like, can I get in on this? 'Cause I absolutely will need it.
You want me to start doing it in the D&D chat? I took my
Yeah.
medicine.
Maybe I should have that. I forgot to take my meds today. Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god, we can all do it.
We can all
We can
do
all do it. It's like, especially me, because I'm a shift worker, I honest to fuck need the reminders. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what day it
Every
is.
time I take it, I message Carly.
It might be a good idea to do the change our D&D chat to I have taken my drugs today.
or I'll
Or
send
just-
Vanessa.
just-
I'll be like, hey, I got
just
my
send-
meds as
You're
Snapchat, and
taking
then
your
it'll be
drugs today.
Yeah.
my outfit of the day.
Yeah, and
That
then
reminds
she's
me.
also mentioning medicine.
I haven't
OTD.
actually made my appointment to talk to the doctor because my psychologist is kind of like more on the naturopath side of things. I still don't know what she has to say, but again, you're super winning when you trauma dump, and then your psychologist is like, so we need to talk a little bit more.
Good. Good.
That's a good sign.
It's a great sign.
It's a
The
good
demon in the
sign.
corner. Oh, come here.
Yeah. I'm gonna get started on that path
She is-
soon.
So spooky. I love her.
Come on.
I'll go.
She's like, what is that?
Yeah.
Big ups.
Okay. So Devin, do you wanna
Super pretty.
if
Yeah.
that's what we're doing,
Yep,
do you wanna
if,
roleplay?
if everyone else is good, let's roll back into it.
Okay.
I go have a very nice coffee
Yeah. It takes
And-
it's a
and-
6-hour
and-
coffee.
and a grilled cheese and chicken and pesto panini. Just like
Is it
delicious.
store-bought pesto?
Yes. No, homemade. Handmade.
Okay.
He crushed the oregano himself. Squeezed the olive
The
oil.
fact that Steve's not laughing makes me so sad. Because it's that TikTok of that woman going, "Oh, you know what's crazy? I don't like store-bought pesto." And it's little like you have the most traumatizing story afterwards. They're like, "Oh, that's crazy." Well, when I was 15, da 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 da.
Yeah.
I just gotta make sure our door's unlocked.
I did have one question about the shield of stabilization. I don't know what that is.
Yep, 100%. I will.
I googled it and I don't see it.
Yeah, that's because some of these things are in Roll20, some of these things aren't in Roll20, and some of these things aren't even in the PHB. Because I spent a bunch of money. Okay, I want to use it.
And sometimes these things are in a completely different game.
You might get a couple e-transfers in the next couple days. They're from John and Brad.
Me?
Yeah, you.
For Roll20.
So I'm just gonna send them to you because you bought the Beast Heart and the other stuff. So
I did. Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah. So and I think $20 for a year of fucking DM work is pretty good. Yeah. Even though it's me that's doing it's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
I
still play. So.
And next year you should take like either half or all of it. But this year I spent a bunch of money, so I would appreciate it.
Yeah, fair enough. No, all good. All
That's very kind of you, Devin. I appreciate that. Okay, Steel of Stabilization. There you go in the Discord chat because.
Thank you.
That would be handy because I gave up my Spare the Dying so I could do guidance because I thought you were switching fighting styles, but that's okay. It's fine. It's done now.
You can change it next level if you wish.
It's fine. Let's do it. I honestly like the guidance, like just the more combat-oriented guidance. Ooh. Can I get... Is it possible to make the Shield of Shouting not the Shield of Shouting?
Absolutely not.
I just want a regular fucking shield.
No, now you have to shout every time you go to fight something like, "Hey, Lavinia, can you send an arrow into their butt?" Be like, "Send an arrow into their butt!"
I like how your mic didn't even pick that up. Just like trying to be stealthy, having max AC, and then my crossbow, like, oh, there's another one.
I'm waiting for that to happen.
Worst. That is the worst item you've ever given to us, and I hate you so much.
I would like to cast Speak with Animals. Oh, I'm bleeding. Thanks, Elko. I'd like to cast Speak with Animals on my snake, please.
Okay. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that before Devin's thing because it's obviously more important. No, but okay.
What's Devin doing?
Let's do this. Let's do this, Carly. What do you want to say to the snake?
I just want to be like, hello, friend. This is your new home. Hi. I'll take very good care of you. What's your name? What can I call you?
I'm a snake.
Mice.
No.
Mice.
Okay, say that again.
Mice. Voles.
Your name is Mice?
Cricket.
Okay, that's the food you want. I'll feed you. Chill. I'll feed you.
Mice.
Play my rat pipe. Here you go, friend. No.
Rats are too big for this snake. You already has the size of rats and mice and snakes. Like, Jesus Christ, it's not an anaconda. This thing can lay across the back of your neck.
Oh, I'm gonna hold it. That's where he's gonna live. Okay.
I guess.
He or she.
Captain is gonna look in his eyes and like, the eyes of a predator.
She.
What are your pronouns, snake?
It's a she.
I'm gonna name you Samantha.
Make sure you do a capital S, 2 little S's, and then Amantha.
That's exactly what I just wrote. Oh my God. All right, you're my. We're having soft tacos later, and I'll just take. You're my friend now.
Holy shit! It could live in the pouch of Jeremy.
No, I don't think it can breathe in there.
It could not live in the pouch of Jeremy.
This is Arielle's sprinkle. It's not gonna make it.
It's not gonna make it.
Okay.
Like, hello, friend.
Okay, so Devin, Captain, you roll into Backle's. Oh, I already had Backle over here. Backle's bait and tackle, and Orica Red Shield is standing next to him, and he's holding out. Can I drag and drop and then show you something? Let's see.
One way to find out.
Let's see if I can't. Maybe I might just post it in the Discord for now.
All right.
Actually, you know what? I'll describe it to you, and then I'll just show it to you. Show it to everyone. Sound good?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
So they have turned what was a cylindrical, basically conical blade shape, and sort of like You want to say flattened it, but that would apply a technique of smithing that does not exist for this type of material. Instead, they've almost like roughed out the edges and turned it into a very effective short sword, including the hollowed out center. But where in the hollowed out, that was usually done for weight with swords, but in this case, it was done. There is sort of a finish on it and a bulbous edge to it that looks like it could sort of hold light. And it's wrapped in sort of a blue and brown hilt wrap, where it was previously a purely conical shape. Now it's wrapped with blue leather around the hilt. There still really isn't an actual hilt to it, but it's wrapped in blue leather and then brown leather and then has a pommel to it. And Orica and Backle hand it to you, and I'd like you to roll an insight check on Backle as he hands you the blade. Your skin touches for a moment. And
I'm gonna guide myself.
Sure.
I'll allow it. Thing that I can do now, because I knew this was happening, and it's a 9. God damn it!
He rolls it out with you today. There's an inkling, there's a spark when he touches you of something that you know this man somehow. You know him, but you don't know him at all. And he says, in creating this, Orica and I believe we have truly created what we would call a gift. And in that we have created a gift for you, it is our honor and privilege to both give it to you, ask that you use it well, and ask that you name it. We have 3 names, but we would show you what it can do first.
Girl.
Bone Spike. If Bone Spike isn't one of them,
It's not one of them. It's definitely not one of them. So, so this +1 short sword funnels magical energy through it via means of a mysterious enchantment. Currently, it channels elemental electrical energy. Any channeling of elemental energy through the blade doubles the elemental dice of the original attack.
I just gave you your fucking Ultima weapon. This is your fucking... That's insane.
The 3 names
you can change elements.
The 3 names are... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna copy and paste this so you can...
It's really good. That's really good. That's really fucking good.
For you.
Mm-hmm.
+1, you can already hit everything.
That makes me want to actually use melee weapons. I like it.
So
that's what it takes.
Indra, which is the meaning of his lightning god. Susano, which is called impetuous lightning. And Rakiri, which is lightning cutter. Don't Google them.
Damn it, Rakinishu, after that little lightning bastard from Diablo 2.
Can I call it Osvitlennya? Osvitlennya, which means lightning in Ukrainian.
Steve, where's our ice cream? You should be home.
You know what? Sure.
Osvitlennya.
Sure. You should be able to change it after I show it to everyone.
All right.
It's called Sheriff's Gift. I'm kind of disappointed, but it's your sword.
Wild.
I like. Ooh.
I'm gonna let you add that to your character sheet because I feel like I put enough work into that thing. That took so long.
I don't know actually how to do it, but I will do my best.
Cool.
You just did the thing that you advised me against doing, Liam.
No, none of you have a +1, and you're all level 5. So I gave you 1 +1.
Okay, I suppose
1 + 1 at level 5. That is what I advised you to do.
Okay.
You wanted to give the entire team a +1, if I remember correctly. So
kind of, not exactly. You're not wrong. In a
Fair
roundabout
enough.
way.
Fair enough.
Okay, can I drag and drop? No, I cannot. Okay. Thanks, bro.
There was a
Thanks,
lot
that's-
of dilly-dallying on my part at exactly how I was going to fucking word that. And the names, but it's fine.
Doubles the elemental dice of the original attack. So I could. So it's a 1d6 plus 2d.
1d6, because it's a short sword.
I may love you. Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
Well, we rarely speak outside of D&D, so that's good.
Osvitlennya.
If you can't, if
Osvitlennya.
you can't edit it and change it to sheriff's gift name, just control copy and paste the name you want in there, and I'll rename it that.
Okay, I don't. Oh God, I don't actually. Oh shit, I lost it.
Okay.
I was just gonna make it. I was just gonna make it manually.
Okay, just make it
Sorry,
manually.
I had to go
Yeah.
get my ice cream from outside.
Is Steve still in his truck, or he's right there? Okay. I'm
No,
so
he's right
jealous.
here.
I want a fucking Blizzard now so bad. All I have are
I had
drumsticks.
one today. Oh yeah, I took the boys for a dentist appointment. It went really well.
That's good.
And I took them out for ice cream afterwards. $28. It was actually more for ice cream and a burger
Then the
afterwards
dentist?
than the dentist. Isn't that friggin' redonkulous?
That's either such a horrible thing or such a good part of Canadian healthcare.
Well, it's 80% covered by Libby's benefits.
Yeah.
But so I got a team lead from Medivh to call me because I threatened to. In my review, I threatened
Kevin, we're
to
streaming,
take
right? You know
over,
that.
to forcibly take over the union just to get their benefits package thrown out and bargain for a new and better one. That's how you get results, people.
And I sweet talked 2 bank tellers today to let me pay off my house. So
Okay,
I didn't
so-
leave the house.
different
I paid
approaches.
off my car.
nice.
My last car payment today.
Me and
Okay.
Jay pool our resources and pay
So
it
is
off
a
so we can
crit?
buy a new one soon.
Is a crit 4d4 then? Lightning?
Doubles if it doubles the dice. Originally, if it doubles the crit doubles the dice. Yeah, that's 4d4.
Okay, yeah, I'm making it. Okay, magic bonus 1? Do I just put that? And that should do dex and damage?
Yeah. So basically all of that damage bypasses regular resistance unless they have specific resistance to lightning.
Your webcam's
Okay.
plugged in.
Osvitlennya.
But again, the electric only activates if you have something on it. Otherwise, it's just a d6.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm doing that every day. Every first thing every day.
Every day, bro.
Every day. That's a given currently.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
I didn't give.
man.
I wanted to. There's a. The marshals
Alright, let's
deserved
go
one big
perform
weapon.
and kill this priest.
Okay, I thought you were gonna do performance first. And then
Well, are we
can-
performing
yeah.
first?
Well, the performance was earlier in the evening, yeah, but
Yeah, and then we're
That
gonna
makes
kill
me
the priest. We're gonna go.
That makes me. Well, I guess I can still. Yeah. No, that's a primary weapon that's better than my crossbow. That's
should make you get up close
thought
and
we were
get
gonna-
risky.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were gonna go and do the performance and then go to the brothel to hang out.
Well, the brothel is the cover, wasn't it?
The brothel is the cover. We're just
we can
pretending
go
we're.
there.
You went and
and
tried to
then
kill
leave.
the priest in the broad daylight. That the general staff of the house might have something to say. about
Okay.
it.
You know what we should do? Meta. We should actually go to the brothel.
No, yeah, and
Ac-
then leave the back door.
Actually go upstairs with our preferred genders of accompaniment, and then fucking leave
Yeah.
and make
Yeah.
sure people see.
Well, the
And pay
brothel's
the-
brothel's already going to cover you guys. So if you guys just go to the brothel,
But having the brothel
They're gonna
plus
pretend to go up with
randos
us.
yeah,
pretend to go up with us, and then we're gonna be like,
It's already taken
Yeah.
care of. Okay.
yeah. That part I thought we were. Yeah. Okay. Good plan.
and then I am all for a robbery gone bad if that's how we're gonna frame this thing.
Okay. Well, shall we do?
I gotta
Shall
go
we
sing with the hotties
forward
first.
to the performance?
Did I get to keep Van Lith's head?
Yep. No one took it.
You still have his head? Are you
Cool,
like just
cool,
like
cool, cool.
cryogenically keeping that thing from stanking up the
Well-
fucking place? or
Well,
what?
it's starting to
Can
stank
you
because
cut his,
starting
can you cut his ear off so I can feed
Can I
it to
put it-
Samantha?
Can I put it in? Can I sacred flame it over and over until it's just a skull?
Yes. Sure.
That's what I'm
You
gonna
want me to
do.
use my
about
rat pipe? I can
Add
put
to
my
your
rat pipe
inventory,
in it.
Vandalus skull.
that. Okay, I'm gonna put it in Jeremy's pouch,
Cool.
but I'll keep track of it.
Okay.
How many
Also-
attacks do you guys have? Because I have a
you
lot
want-
of attacks.
I have some supplies. Do you want to make like a necklace out of his teeth?
No, I'm just keeping it for later. I don't know.
Okay, so I have a saber, a rapier, this short sword, Osvitlennya. Just lightning. I love it. Just because it's fast. It's so fast. I love it.
I'm glad you like it.
I love
so
it.
much.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
You complaining on your knees
Thanks,
right now?
thanks, Boo.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have sleep as a spell? That's broken.
That's Twilight Clerics for you.
Mm-hmm. It's like this game's perfectly balanced. No, it's fucking not. I know what you're I know what you're dealing with.
Devin and I've had some bad run-ins on Reddit with the D&D community lately.
Oh, it's been really bad since the Exodus. It's been real fucking bad.
Yeah, they're just like
Jesus.
anything that changes from the agreed upon situation, go fuck yourself.
Man, like
Daggerheart,
Well-
no rules.
Yeah.
Gonna be 10 times better.
I'm excited that ours got postponed. Starts Monday.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm super excited for both Daggerheart and MCDM. I think they're going to be two entirely different games, but I think they're going to rip fucking D&D in half.
Yeah.
I hope at least a third,
Campaign
third
4,
each.
I'll bet you like $200 campaign 4.
Oh, I'm not fucking
will be
taking that bet.
Daggerheart.
I am not taking that bet. And there's
'Cause
no
it's
fucking
easy.
way.
Yeah.
No fucking way. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Everything is so much easier.
Mhm.
It's
And
like
they've already got They've both already got VTTs on their side,
yeah,
or like
their own
versions of
VTT,
VTs. Versions like
their own proprietary VTT. That is the key.
yeah. And
right
MCDM
fucking
said
there.
the MCDM said first is everything's coming on a proprietary VTT, and then maybe other VTTs, which would make me have to hold two subscriptions, but it would be worth it.
Yeah, I like Daggerheart definitely seems. I think experienced players would enjoy Daggerheart more. I think new players, I would try to do MCDM first, and then maybe move over.
Yeah, it's more logical and it kind of gets you into things in a slower pace. Daggerheart's like, oh my god, you can do so much, which is not
It's
a
a
bad
ramp
thing.
Do
up.
anything,
You
but
could
then
do-
you get stuck with choice paralysis.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
right? Whereas MCDM's like, try the logical thing. It should be fun. You won't miss, but something will always
Yeah.
happen. But something different might happen, right?
I do.
With new players, like you have to give them suggestions, otherwise.
Yeah,
they don't
you have to
Yeah.
give them. You have to give them a couple pathways, and then once they're like, "What if I
Yeah.
made my own path?" Then you're like, "All right, Daggerheart time."
I really like how MCN the cards, quote unquote, the charts or cards, how you have one choice but three outcomes. I really like that.
Yeah. So just for
You
context,
want to do
MCDM just added a thing where instead of like, you don't roll to attack, you just roll and you hit. But depending on how
Right.
high you roll, there's like a crit, and then there's three other options. So it's like 1 to 3, or yeah, so like 1 to 4. Like something little happened. You didn't really do a very
Do
good
you
job.
roll damage as well, or no?
So it's all you do is roll damage. It's 2d6. So you don't roll to hit at all. So it's just 2d6. But instead of the damage outcome being exactly what 2d6 says, you look at your outcome, which says there's 3 options to your outcome. So it's 0 to I think 4 or 5, and you did or 1 to 4, and you did like a little bit. 5 to like 8, you hit how you want it to hit, and then 8 to 10 or 8 to 11, I think, or whatever the next one is.
yeah.
The next one is, it's like you did good and an extra thing happens, and then crit is you get an extra action.
So think of it like this: you cast a fire spell. The lowest one is like firebolt. The middle one is like Scorching Ray, decent, and then the third one is like Fireball.
Fireball
I like
plus.
that.
That's
Fireball
That's
plus, because there's
good,
usually an
right?
extra effect, right? There's like a tail.
Fireball! So it's
Basically.
like you can like flavor it in that way because
Yeah.
then you're just
Mhm.
like Kamehameha.
It's like,
exactly.
it's like ha,
Yeah,
ha, or ha.
Yeah. Or you trip
Yeah.
and you're like, huh.
because nobody likes to miss, but
Yeah, no,
nobody
that's
likes
fair.
to do the same thing every time either.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I had a conversation with my druid because he's had analysis by paralysis. So I asked him about his wild shapes, why he didn't use them until he was at 4 fucking hit points. And he's like, well, I just didn't want to get trapped and not have it. I'm like, okay, if you do that, this next module, you and the rest of the party will die because you're leaving 60 HP on the fucking table that you're
Druids
not
are tanks.
not
They
using.
don't. They're
Yeah.
not exactly.
Yeah, but he wants to play an archer, so I think I pitched him a Gloomstalker, Beast Heart, multi-class, and he's like, okay, that actually sounds really cool because we now have another caster, and if our tank Brad dies, because that's his character's whole thing, is like he's already been executed. He just needs to actually follow through and kill it and die in battle. So he has his backup character ready to go, which is a bard, which would be more healing and stuff.
Okay,
so
can we play?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You're back.
Okay. All right. So, are you ready, Carly?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's.
I got my shawl.
There's a little bit of feedback. I don't know if it's from Steve's.
Steve, camera.
Probably Carly yelling beside me.
Oh, there's feedback. I think it's from your camera, Steve, because you're also giving feedback.
Oh, is that right?
How about now?
Still.
Going feedback to mine?
Uh,
Oh,
I
Carl.
can't. Oh, is it from Carly?
Move your
Okay.
mic to the other side.
Carly.
Closer
I
to
can't.
Oh, you can't.
I'll do this. 1 minute. Okay. That's okay.
You can
Keep talking.
adjust it
No,
on
no worries.
Discord.
No worries.
Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. Okay. So, Ledinir.
Headphones for the other.
Yeah, Ledinir walks up to you as you guys walk into the
Oh no.
bar. And then he walks up to you, Arielle, and he goes, "Thank you for helping Cagalli. This means more to her than I can say, and it is rare she chooses. It is good to see her be brave like this."
Well, I want to encourage anybody who likes to perform. That's what brings you joy. That's what you do. But
I will.
I've really been spending time with her and getting to know her, and she seems like a very, very sweet girl.
And he just looks at you and says, "Indeed. I will keep rhythm, and I think you can keep up." And then he kind of smiles at you and walks
I'm
away.
gonna wink and be like, I can keep up. Just wink at him.
He's already like he already gave you the thing, like he already gave you one of these and walked away, and then you're like doing this to his back.
No, but like as he says that.
As he says it, okay, perfect. Okay. So many finger guns.
Just blowing holes right through him.
Well, mine was more of a wink. It was a cute little wink, but okay.
So,
Yep, my
you guys see the
my snake is nestled.
the vibing drow girl kind of get ready. Cagalli walks up to the stage.
Can we see the drow girl again?
Sure.
Why, Kevin?
Because why not?
Wait, before you go on, Sheriff will hand Arielle a shot that you can tell me how much that is later, and we'll cast guidance as she takes it, if she wants.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait.
There you go. Good luck.
Thanks, Sheriff. And I wink at you and then go up on the stage.
Okay, so you're up on the stage with him now, and you see to your
Yep.
left the dwarven bards are carefully keeping watch. Oh shit! What the hell?
I want to be there.
Hang on.
There's bagpipes.
No, sorry, that's just.
Oh.
me. So yeah, those dwarven bards do have a variety of musical instruments. Okay, Devin, can you hear?
Yep, I'm just going for a pee.
Okay, no problem.
Pause.
Okay.
Pause. I wanna, before it starts, I just
Yeah.
want a second. Sorry. I had just had the idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this item is attuned. No, it's just while wearing it. All right. So I'm gonna quickly, before this starts, go up to what's her face,
Cagalli.
and and I'm just gonna say, okay, don't be nervous. Like, Argos will be, how you feeling? How you doing?
She's like, looks at you, gives like sort of a brittle smile, then goes, "This is so important to my people. Why did I choose to do this? Why did I choose to do this?
Because-
This is so
because-
important.
because
I
you
should
can
not
do
have
it,
done this. I
but
shouldn't have chosen this
No,
song.
girl,
Why did I choose this
I'm
song?"
gonna- both shoulders, girl.
She looks
You
at
got
you.
this. And 90% of performing is just pretending like you know what you're doing. Nobody knows what we're supposed to do. They just know what we give them. As I take my shawl off, I'm gonna wrap it around her, and like before I like drop it on her, I want it to be like oceany butterflies, like seahorses with butterfly wings.
Roll a persuasion
Like-
check. Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Seahorse acorns.
Seahorse acorns.
As I'm-
Seahorse acorns.
Okay, what persuasion?
Persuasion with advantage.
You sure? You sure you want me to do that? It's probably gonna be bad.
Well, she's already susceptible to being encouraged by you. That's why I give it. It's not just out of the goodness of my heart.
Oh, thank God, 18.
You technically have guidance, too. So.
Yeah.
Should I take
I,
9?
ju-
18,
I think you're fine.
Okay.
Wasn't exactly the highest DC to begin with, but
Okay.
But then,
I'm just gonna tell, like, we got you. Me and Letty over there, we got you.
Sorry. No, it's fine.
What?
So sort of the background musician off in the corner that's just kind of like lightly playing a little bit, stops and stares expectantly and slowly. Burton stops talking and he just kind of stares expectantly. And as everyone kind of like looks around, it's kind of like, oh, what's going on? They all look to the stage. And Cagalli says, looks at you, wraps the shawl tight around her shoulders, and says, this is a song about two warriors from my country long ago when it was embroiled in a civil war. And you hear the thugs from across the room go, "We don't want no songs about heroes here." And
Captain wants to approach these motherfuckers.
and as hang on, this is, like you can, but this is all happening. And she kind of stutters and goes,
Walks towards them.
And then she says, "It is not a song about heroes." And they kind of like taken aback, and kind of you see Burton kind of like watching from the background. He kind of gives a little grin, and she says, "It's a song about love, loyalty, and above all, tragedy." This is the song of two of the greatest warriors that in our country that ever lived. Their love and their death. First, Othran, son of the Zala tyrant. Second, Kira. They met on opposite sides of the battlefield. Two men with prowess above all else. And the bond they forged through battle, through losing friends to one another, nothing could stop their love. But at the end of it all, when Othran was faced with a choice between cutting down his friend, between cutting down His love or his father? He chose himself. It is said Kira's rage was a thing to behold. First there was blood, then there was fire, and then the quiet fall of ash. This is their song.
Devin, check your messages.
Roll performance checks.
Performance, okay.
So
Okay.
just displays it to it. As these guys were heckling, I come up, and I draw the blade across my arm, and it ignites with lightning. And I lay it down on the table. I look at them and I say, "Not another word." I back up 5 feet, and then I grab my dragon thing, and it goes and makes a light shower, word of radiance around me. So right here,
Perfect.
wherever it doesn't hurt anybody, but just makes a big, just as we're crescendoing.
You got pyrotechnics in this bitch.
I only have major illusion, or I would.
I got a all minor illusion.
Yeah, do it.
Can you actually turn the volume up, Liam? I can't.
You can't on your end? Oh.
I can't.
Hang on a second. I'm just gonna play it back from this
Nope.
part. Just wait till the 2-minute mark.
Unrelated question. How much can I sell the Summoning of the Void book for?
Stop it.
Good luck. As Cagalli gets into the song and she hears you guys, there's the light show happening. You guys are minor illusioning things. She's not a bard, so she can't create sort of images, but you kind of like, you take the magical energy that Captain and that Lavinia are putting out into the kind of ether, and you kind of sort of shape out of smoke these different like pulses and light shows and different things. You don't know exactly what happened.
But we're given the general vibe.
Yeah. Of ancient battles, entwined lovers, the whole bit. And then finally, a bleak landscape, broken trees, and slowly falling what looks like snow, but due to Cagalli, you know, was ash. And all that's left is the
I feel like
sword.
Louis would be into that.
Yeah. Definitely. Like a lighter kind of idea. Love it. Love it.
10 out of 10.
I feel like you won her over.
And she slowly winds down and finishes the song. And her eyes are closed, and she slowly opens them and sees the light show that she's been like almost too focused to really even see. And she looks back at you, chest heaving, out of breath, and she just gives you this like true from her heart, charged up grin. Like that's if there was anything that someone needed, it was this.
I'm gonna go hug her.
And applause. The entire inn rings out, and Burton is banging his false hand on the bar.
I'm gonna hug her and be like, sweetheart, that was amazing.
And there we go.
Also, told you. We may be misfits with my crew. We'll do what we can for people who deserve it.
She says, that was everything I needed. I'm ready to move forward in my quest. And someday, I hope to see you again. And perhaps someday we'll cross paths again.
Can I buy you one last glass of wine?
Absolutely. They go over
Okay.
it.
Captain,
So this will be
Captain,
like 5 minutes.
Captain yells loudly, to the whorehouse.
We're soon.
Enjoy
And
your
I'm gonna look over at Lidnir and be like, not for reasons you think.
And he just
And then
like
go and have
shrugs.
a glass of wine. I'm just gonna have Burton, your finest glass of rosé, please.
Just shakes his
The
head and
only
says,
person.
shakes his head, says, half price for the performance.
Oh, you are a scholar and a gentleman. And okay, how much is it for wine?
I think the rosé was like, wasn't it like, what did I say? It was like 30 gold
Like
or
2
something?
glasses, not like
Oh,
a
2 glasses. Oh, okay. Just 4 gold.
bottle. Okay. All right, and then I'm just gonna like get my shawl back because that's mine.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna take it back. I'm not giving her my shawl. Plans for that. I'm going to give her a little bracelet that I made while we were wandering around. I was like crafting. And it's gonna have a little music note on it, and I'm just gonna tie it around her wrist and be like, you can do whatever you set your mind to. And I think that if you know what you need to do, go kick some ass and do it.
So I don't know.
God.
So like none of the roles you guys have needed today have needed this because they've all either like failed by a large amount. Sorry, Devin, or passed by a large amount. But just a reminder, you all have +1 to your proficiency. So basically, you had +1 to your proficiency
All day.
all day. That is going to continue into tomorrow because of Carly's performance and her.
Oh!
As well as Carly, I usually don't award these until the end of the session, but I will do it now. You do get inspiration.
Yay! Okay.
So I will.
So I'm gonna
do
give
it.
her that little bracelet. I'm gonna say you can use it also to like, because on it isn't one of my shells again. Like I tucked into what's his face's.
I think
wraps.
everybody has inspiration already because only
You
Carly
need to-
used it.
What? Did you just say what I think you said?
Neither of us have inspiration checked currently.
I thought,
I think I've had it for a while and I haven't used it.
I didn't have inspiration.
Devin, I
now
thought you
do.
used yours up and that I gave you more because of the last battle and the roleplay involved.
Oh, maybe.
So I think everyone currently I think everyone has.
Also,
Yeah.
while this was happening, Captain pulls the lightning blade out and emblazons on the side of his hand crossbow the word Harim, which means thunder. So I have thunder
and lightning.
and lightning.
Very nice. Very nice. Did you buy any arrows, by the way,
I got
Devin?
these fists.
I just got my regular ones. I got 50 gold pieces left. So unless somebody wants to spot me another 50 gold pieces, I can't do anything.
Yeah, there's a lot of rosé. Burton's rosé is expensive.
I just bought everybody healing potions. I'm good.
I'm not relying. I'm not relying on Sierra.
What did you spend all your money on again?
Armor,
Cloak.
the horn, and the cloak.
Oh right,
Cloak.
the cloak. That's what I was just like. What?
Yeah.
I gave you so much money. What did you spend on that? I was like, the cloak was 600 gold. It's a really good cloak.
It's kind of like a counter trope. Like us Ukrainians are known for being cheap, but not this one.
Not this one.
Okay, so I'm gonna, as I give her this, I'm just gonna finish this up quick. As I give her the bracelet, I say like, I believe in you. You're doing great, sweetie. You're winning at life. You're winning. And it's got like a shell on it, one of my seashells, and a little like music note charm. I'm gonna give it to her. And like, if you need to find me, this might help. I'm dropping hints for people to scry on us if they need to.
I'm crying. I think you guys should kiss, but I'm just gay.
So I'm gonna give her a hug. And
That would be
"All right,
so
I'm just gonna
confusing
go-
for Ledney. Hang on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go and like say
try
goodbye to
one.
Lednir, and I'm gonna give him a hug and say like, "Hey, looks like you have more skills with your hands than I thought you did." Give him a hug, kiss on the cheek, and I'm out.
Adding to this character sheet.
Wow.
What? Leave him wanting more. Isn't that isn't that how game works? Isn't that what it's called?
Game
Riz?
recognizes game.
Isn't this Riz? Am I rizzing?
You're rizzing. You have the highest riz in the game. So you have game.
Oh my god!
and
I
you're in
rolled
the game,
another
and you have riz.
4.
How
Jesus
old do we
Christ,
sound right
guys.
now, Vanessa?
I don't know. I feel like I'm 80 at all times.
Couple 30-year-old lady. You're not 30 yet, though, right?
Dude,
I'm not 30 yet.
dude, 30, like, I was like, haha, whatever, and then it was like my 30th birthday, and then like a month later I was crippled, and I like,
I'm already
since-
going through it. It's fine.
no, it's fucking horrible, man. It was just like, in waves, every single injury that I've ever had, and then now I'm going through the emotional trauma. It's been a fucking year.
I don't know about
It's been
you.
a year, dude.
On me, it was great.
30 people who are 30 are hot though, so.
Yeah,
That's
true
it.
story. But like I turned 30.
It's
and
the
everybody
trauma.
gave
The
up.
trauma makes you
That's
spicy and
It's true,
crispy
though.
on the outside.
Yeah. What were you saying,
You just
Carly?
gotta
Trauma makes
break
the
through
kids
it.
sick. No, when I turned 30, everybody stopped asking if I was gonna have kids. They stopped asking if we were gonna get married. They gave up. It was fucking awesome.
Oh, I'm
That's
so
right.
That's
excited.
perfect.
I'm basically
Right?
I
Iron
think they already
Man.
gave up on me though.
Okay. Yeah, we got Iron Man over here. Bloodlet
Anyways, let's
McGee.
go
Oh,
to.
we're gonna get leeches.
Let's go to the
I-
whorehouse.
Okay, so yeah, I also did a very stealthy Crimson Right on my crossbow.
Okay.
I rolled a 4 on both of those, so I'm minus 8 HP to begin with. So
Uh,
that's great.
Are you? So your stuff is lightning right now.
Mhm.
To sneak into somewhere.
Yep.
Okay, that's disadvantage
Cover it
on
up.
stealth checks for you, sir.
Lightning, not thunder. Lightning is quiet. Thunder is
Yeah,
loud.
crackling,
Lightning is...
crackling blue
I can-
lightning around your stuff. That's not a
then
dancing
I
light
can
show
feel
anywhere you go. Crackling,
You say you're neurodivergent. Can you not hear electricity?
crackling lightning. Like you could do whatever you want, man. I'm just giving. I could let you
I'm
take
all
that back
water
if you
and
want.
Okay, well, okay.
Because like lightning has sound in this game as well as light.
Lightning has sound.
It
Electricity
crackles.
doesn't.
It's described as crackling in every single part of the game. So you totally can. You could totally can. I'm just like, I don't want you to get there and be
Also,
like,
thunder is just far away lightning.
yeah.
Which
True.
is why I
thought it
named
was
my
not gold.
which is why I named my crossbow Harim.
So you should know.
Yes.
I vote we fluffer.
All right, fine.
Like, I mean, you can do whatever the fuck you want, man.
We're gonna fluff or nut or something. I'll tell you that much.
I was just
That is
I
not
just
a
wondered.
euphemism.
Why do you think I bought it? I saw that. I was like, fluffer nutter.
Yes,
Fluffer nutter.
absolutely. I was like, please, Carly, seize this.
And Carly did that and a snake.
Okay, so
The snake flies and can deliver it.
Can the snake? What's the snake's carry weight? Like how?
Yeah,
it could,
how much
deliver. It could deliver the. Oh, hey, tofu.
Tofu.
Guess how much
It's
he
a
weighs
personal
now.
carrier.
Guess how much he weighs
Is it
now.
is it basically the
85.
sending spell just on a two-day delay?
It's just a slow.
Canada
Yeah.
Post.
Yes,
Is it
yes.
faster
This
than Canada
this
Post?
boy is 80 pounds.
Oh, he's so big.
Oh, he's bigger than Sadie by 10 pounds. That's a lot.
Kiss his little head for me,
Hey, Sadie.
please.
Sadie, come here.
Smooches.
Sadie, come here. Come here.
Thanks.
Come here. Come here, Sadie. Come
He's-
on.
He's
Sadie, come
he's
on.
just got.
I know you're 7 years old. Come on, come here.
That tail just ready to clean off coffee tables.
Oh yeah.
That means
Every
you're
time.
49
Tofu.
in human years.
Tofu.
Come on.
Wow.
Look at that face. He's like, Dad,
Here,
why?
can we see this one?
What was
Dad,
I
We gotta
supposed
have a competition
Who's
here
giving us
because
a
we got some
side-eye?
cute. We got some cute doggies.
God.
Oh, there's a
What
cute
can I do?
doggo too. Okay.
Yes.
So guys, here is.
Don't let her blackness fool you.
I mean, they're both.
She's just she's super annoying.
I'm getting
That's
a black
great.
cat named Toast.
Come here.
or
Come
lamp.
closer. Come
Look
closer.
at you.
Binks. Thackeray
No.
Binks from Hocus Pocus.
Take her.
Don't get out of there. Get out of
Don't
there.
say it.
I've
Don't
never
say that to
seen-
me.
What?
I've never seen Hocus Pocus.
I've never seen Hocus Pocus either.
What's wrong with you
about that?
people?
What's wrong with
That's
that?
like-
I've
Have
seen
you
it because
seen
I've only
all
seen it
these?
because of Jay recently.
I had farmer vision until I was
Go watch Hocus
17,
Pocus. Go culture
17
yourselves.
years old. I was 17 years old when
That
we
was
got
the
cable.
first cat I
Yeah,
was
but
in love with.
Yeah, but
I was
Libby.
Salem.
Does
what?
Libby did
But
Libby?
No.
Jay showed
Or
Hocus
Libby,
Pocus to
Libby
me.
did. Yeah, Libby might have seen Hocus Pocus. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she saw it.
Jay showed it
But
to
I
she's
me.
not
don't see
here.
anything with Bette Midler in it. I don't care.
Okay, so did
okay.
you feel like that way about
Midler,
Meryl Streep too?
Midler.
Because Danny yelled at me in the staff room the other day because I hadn't seen a plethora of Meryl Streep movies, and she proceeded to yell at me. You know,
Danny's
it's like,
correct on that as well.
Ooh, what is the name of the woman from Ted Lasso? Because she is
she is hot.
fox.
Which one?
She
Not
is
the
foxy.
older one, right?
Yeah, the older one.
Foxy.
Keely,
Foxy.
I don't find
Foxy.
Keely attractive, but the other chick, she's beautiful.
Which one? The
Well,
older one?
The owner.
We gotta go kill someone.
Sorry.
Right.
I'm
Get her head
trying
over the-
here. I'm trying here,
Get
folks.
the head,
Well,
heads
like,
of the
also
horny
Roy
gutter.
Roy
Okay,
Kent.
so if you're off, like I'm gonna, can we
Yep.
zoom through the brothel stuff a bit? I want to get to
Well,
some
we're not
content.
going. We just lied, didn't we? Or are we
No,
going?
you're
into the
going
brothel?
to
We're just like make it
Montage.
a show.
montage.
Make it a show.
You waltz with all sorts of accoutrement off to the brothel. Yeah, you talked. Lavinia
Macklemore,
talks to
the
the
Macklemore.
brothel.
Really
Is there anything
tall-
you
really
specifically
tall-
wanted to say to the brothel?
Really tall black
mother?
one is what is one that I chose. Really tall black one.
Okay,
African American? What's wrong with you?
it's not. It's
They're not in
offensive.
America.
That's not in America.
It's not America. It's not America. Exactly.
Anyway,
African Lominson.
that's actually funny. Okay,
Mhm.
so
Okay.
Steve, Lavinia, is there anything you wanted to say to the brothel mother specifically? This is your. I don't want to skip through anything that you wanted to do. This is kind of your mission head on this, or head of the mission on this one.
No, I'm just gonna confirm that we got the alibi lined up. Explain that we are going to. Do I trust her? Should I roll insight on whether or not she's trustworthy?
Sure, why not?
Guidance.
I was just say guidance, but I don't have it.
Sheriff would be all up in that.
Want me to touch him for you? Guidance. I can't itch.
Okay, so it's gonna be insight. And what's guidance?
D4.
D4. Yeah.
Okay, so that'd be 15.
15. Okay. You do trust her. She she as much as she is, she's not one of those mothers that doesn't take care of her girls. And she's kind of absorbed you into being sort of one of her girls that sort of has gotten past what she has to do and now does what she wants. Which she's always proud of. She's always sad to see someone leave for service, but always proud when they can make it on their own, as long as they're doing it in a way where she's like, oh, you're actually safe, and you're not just like, fuck you, I can do my own thing kind of idea. And you've fallen into that sort of category for her.
I'm going to explain to her that the girls have pointed out a problematic member of the community, and we're going to attempt to resolve that tonight. But if anybody asks, we were here all evening or all night.
Oops, that's the wrong sound.
As
As Arielle's playing, oh no.
And if there is a way that we could sneak back into the building at a later time, that would be appreciated.
She says, for one of my girls, absolutely. But I would caution you with one thing. I know you have a bit of a vicious streak in you. And I don't disagree. But there are more than one ways to skin a man. And removing his throat is just one. Consider taking him out of his element and parading him around with a stick up his ass. If you catch my drift.
Orphan Black style, literally.
I was thinking Jester.
You see Captain in the background whittling a stick to be sharper. Very literally.
Death is so final. Sometimes we want people to
this?
suffer. I don't know,
With you,
Steve.
Lavinia?
Are they with you? Will you talk
Yeah, I
to the
think
mother?
we should all be together because we need the alibi
Okay.
for all of us.
Yeah, sure thing. No, I was just asking
Sheriff
if they
will
were talking to the mother with you.
Fearful
Okay.
speak up and say, I'm all for your plan, Lavinia, but what if that's not the head of the snake?
It's true.
Let us see what the man has to say for himself. And as a squealing pig does, let us listen.
For the record, Jeremy's back at the thing. I didn't bring him with me.
Okay, good to know. Thank you for telling me that.
It's probably wise, yes.
Samantha is, though. She's with me.
Pigs are not known for their stealth.
Neither are lightning swords, you fucking idiot.
Asa is following us around the block, but keeping like 2 blocks away when we get there.
Smart.
Just in case we need to get out.
Smart.
Yeah. She's the getaway driver?
He is,
Asa's my
yes.
favorite.
He's sorry. Also apparently I did a typo and
I wanted to think about giving him a cart.
between lightning and light the difference between lightning and lighting is huge in Ukrainian. So it's actually Basklava is lightning.
I think I like the other one better.
I do too, but it means lighting.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever
Light bulb.
sounds better. Whatever.
Yeah.
Because like for me, like Susanoo and Indra and stuff like that don't like I condense their meanings to make more sense because they mean there's a whole like 2 of them are gods that I just like change the exact meaning around to make more sense.
Osvitlennya does sound better. It
sounds
does.
way better.
Okay, fine.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying if you were gonna pick the 3 ones that I spent all time coming up with, at least make it the cool one.
All right, fair enough.
Okay.
Carly, I wonder if those sets of dice tell you anything about your colorblindness.
Why?
I'm just curious, like which ones you've picked.
There's ducks. Those are ones from the wedding.
Send me a snap later again. I know you've already shown me, but I want a closer look.
Okay, so you guys hear the quiet night, or you should hear a quiet night. It's a little
You guys
quiet.
hear birds?
Shut up.
I hear crickets.
Yeah, do we have music going? Because I can't hear
It's
anything.
supposed to be.
crickets right
It's
now.
supposed to be the quiet night. You should be able to hear
Oh, I hear bird.
little bits of different people passing in the city, the quiet sort of night as one carriage passes. I couldn't do like I originally. Never mind. Doesn't matter. This is what you're looking at. If you would have scouted this out during the daytime, I assume you can fill in the blanks and make it night in your mind. I ran out of.
Yes.
Yeah, we had like 4 or 5 hours during the day.
Yeah. So
That's what we would have been doing, right?
yes, exactly. So there is.
Eating panini sandwiches, drinking coffee, and plotting the murder of a holy man.
Yeah, so there's technically
Easy
the
peasy.
same. There is the same possible murder. The same. So anyway, with the mother, you guys had that conversation. She said, I don't know if we finished it. I'm sorry, Steve and Vanessa. You started role playing, and then we somehow something got off topic. But
It was just for Lavinia to think about.
yeah, okay, good. Sounds good. So, before we start, I would like Steve just you to roll a d20 luck check for me.
D20 luck check. So it's just a D20 then.
Yeah.
Do you need anything?
But he's a halfling.
Can he
So rolls a
can he
one.
re-roll a 1? Can he re-roll ones?
I mean,
1D F, 1D fuck.
Oh.
okay. That doesn't necessarily mean bad guys. Everybody thinks a low number in D20. Like, you don't know what scale
No
or
idea.
scale
Could be
or table I'm fucking using.
That's what worries us.
A beholder comes out of the hall.
Yeah. You rolled a 5. Fuck you.
Of
No.
course, a mimic.
Yeah.
The whole tower's a mimic. No. God, that would be
Waiting
fun
for that.
someday, though. That would be fun
Monster
someday.
House.
Estate?
Oh
Is this
man.
like a tower or an estate? What
It's more of like an estate.
Okay.
Uh,
Is there, like, a moat?
Personal place.
It's basically on an
Is it
area of
building?
several chained together islands in sort of a neighborhood. It is also its own island in the very rich neighborhood.
Oh my god, this
Is there
guy's
any
really.
way to over to Lavinia? I'm gonna say, is there any way? Do you think like is there any access point underneath? Would there be like stairs going from under the water up?
So the last time you got in here, you actually like climbed around.
I'm gonna
And
give
use
that
the
to
rope.
Lavinia. I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
we have-
eyes of night to Lavinia.
You can give it to 3 people, I believe.
Give it to me.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right.
need it.
So me, you, and her.
You already have it,
So
Devin,
me-
automatically.
Do I? Oh,
Yeah.
do I automatically?
You automatically have it because you already have dark vision with getting a Twilight Cleric. So it might be useful for you to
share
give.
it, yeah.
It might be useful to you for you to give it to
My
This is-
wisdom modifier.
Sierra.
So
This is
3.
300 feet though.
300 feet. Yeah. So
That's
yeah.
insane.
So definitely Lavinia. Probably Sierra because she can snipe like a motherfucker with her Eldritch
Sheriff?
Blast, and then Sheriff. Yeah.
I have the highest
I have
perception.
normal
so-
dark vision.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get you to roll. I'll get someone to helm the perception check as you guys walk up in the evening, and someone else can give them advantage,
Guidance.
or 2 people can roll separately.
Who's got good perception?
Guidance, motherfuckers.
My
Okay,
perception's
you're
+6,
guiding
so-
one.
I'll do one, and Lavinia can do one.
Sure.
My perception's -1.
Okay, so I'll
Mine's
do
+6.
one. And
Okay,
You're a rogue
Arielle.
with a -1 perception.
All right, Sheriff,
wisdom.
you and I, we're gonna high five.
it's wisdom.
she's an investigator.
So both of you have a plus a D4 to those rolls as well because you, Sheriff. Sheriff, you have guidance, right?
I do.
Okay,
Yeah, let's
We
go
don't
the
have
same
to
route
use
I
it
took
every
it the last
time,
time to sneak in.
it's okay. I've just assumed I've gotten a lot more lenient on it. I just assumed that, like, if we go ahead and we don't roll it, okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. 27.
Hey.
I rolled a 17.
I don't know if I had
Wow.
guidance. Somebody told me I did, and I'm not sure if it's
Wow.
17 or 21.
Okay.
Dude.
Okay.
Dude.
So
Alright, guys.
here's
27 and 17. Holy fuck.
here's how I'm going to rule that. Okay. I am going to take that as your scouting mission. Because you guys were far away with the 300 feet of vision to see the outside guard postings.
Fair.
So you see basically where the guards are outside because they're visible from the main walkway. Now, I'm going to get you to roll a team stealth check, but I want you to know the stakes are this is just to make just
How
is
many
just to
guards?
One second. You see 1, 2, 3, 4. You see 4.
Are they all like in front,
No.
or are they?
2 are in front. So I should say, you know what? Actually, you see 3. Because one of them is not visible. Well, I shouldn't have told you that. But anyway, you see 3. You see 2 at front at the gate. And then you see 1 on the side on one of the sort of like outcroppings of the island on a wooden sort of like... Think like a pier. A pier would be the best.
Balcony?
No, it's like a pier. So it's like outside the wall of outside of you know what? I'll just show you.
Because I have an idea.
I think that warrants a sneak peek. That warrants
Yeah,
a sneak
it warrants
peek.
a sneak peek.
Do we want to go in the front or do we want to go in the back? Because if you go in the back, I can go and seduce the one that's on the pier.
Ooh.
Okay, so
You
I'm gonna
want
ask you for
four-
one meta thing here. Pretend you can't. I'm gonna hide stuff in the courtyard from you guys. Pretend that you can't see directly into the courtyard. Okay, everything else you can
Alright.
see. I want you to roll So with perception at that rate. So I'm going to do two things. I'm going to give you a sneak peek, and I want you to roll all roll stealth checks with advantage.
Oh, okay. Guide myself.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm allowed
Obviously.
to.
Yep. You're allowed to guide yourself. So the only time I say like no to guidance is really when you don't have any preparation. Like if you
If
can't,
I can't touch anyone,
if you can't
or can't prepare,
slap,
I won't
if you can't
do it,
slap
yeah.
Lavinia
Thank God.
as she walks by you.
Ooh, really
That's
need that
fair.
advantage.
Yeah,
Really
'cause
need
you
that
have
advantage.
lightning, you idiot.
No.
I put it away.
Okay.
We friendly gamed that.
We retconned it. Yeah.
Well, like, do we want me to go and like?
Oh,
Thank God we had.
Advantage.
you put disadvantage. Take the 20.
Oh, did I? No, I have. Well, I have it clicked on. Well, it's assuming that
Oh.
I have heavy armor, but my heavy armor is actually -4.
Yeah.
So that's nat 20 -4 plus 2 -2. So it's actually a natural 18.
Thank you for
On
doing
an
those
actual.
calculations, so I don't have to. Okay, perfect.
Your heavy armor is only a -4 instead of disadvantage. That's
Yeah.
That's
fucking
I got
awesome.
special.
That's fucking
Okay,
awesome.
so
But I
It's
have
gonna
a
cost
0
extra when
dex.
she gets plate, though.
do we want to, like, go and which way? Because I
Okay,
will
well, not
go and-
everybody
I
has
will-
rolled yet. Sierra hasn't rolled yet.
Shit.
Steve hasn't rolled
Oops,
yet.
sorry. I might need reminders to
That's
roll
okay.
for Sierra.
It's okay. I'm just stopping to make sure we finish.
I know, but I wanna.
Jesus Christ, Lavinia.
Wow, those fucking advantages coming in clutch.
Yeah,
Coming in
it's not
clutch
always
for
going to be advantage,
everybody.
folks. Just let you know.
No, I'm scared. Do you have enhance ability, Carl?
No. But I have wall of water.
What do I have? Hold
Thought
on,
I were-
I have
hold on.
useless spells. My spells are chaos.
That's how it
So
should
with
be.
a 20,
most
so with a
chaotic bard.
21, 20 with a two perception checks over 20, I'm saying you get to see everything here except into the courtyard. So you don't,
Okay.
you can tell that there's some plants there. Okay, that's what you can tell, but you can't see into the courtyard.
Okay, do we want to go here? Why do these look like nipples? Or here?
Do they look like nipples?
This one does.
Those do look
Okay.
like titties.
Oh, they do look like titties.
Not wrong, right?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
not what I meant.
No, those are titties.
Like
Okay, so there's
They're
this guy
supposed
here.
to be
The courtyard, right?
stylistic building.
this one's veiny and this one's crisp. This is like a veiny D cup and this is like a crisp
God, do
D.
not need to go into that level of detail,
What's with
please?
the
and Thank
black
you.
hole TD in the bottom though?
That is also a tower. It
My
just
favorite.
it didn't show up correctly in the map, so I
What did
drew
you
myself
say?
a black circle that means a really tall tower.
What did you just say, Vay?
My favorite.
That's okay, that's what I thought.
Lloyd
All right.
titty.
Okay, so guy here. I came here to
Can we do like a
kill things.
3, 2, 1 situation? Like a countdown
Where are
on
we?
either one of these.
You
Yeah,
guys,
where
have,
are
you guys,
these?
you guys are you guys just walked basically around the side of the neighborhood and saw these. You are currently like
Far away.
south and west. So you're not
My-
so
Down
like
here.
yeah, but like on a bridge across the waterway.
Okay.
My thoughts
I
are I
have-
can go to this guy or this guy and I can charm person. and
So,
I
You,
can-
I wanna
you
be
can't
clear-
get to them.
what
It looks
is-
like you got to go through the gate. Why don't you try to charm the two at the
I
front
have
gate,
wings.
So
and it will go
Fly over
around.
there.
so there's a couple things here, folks. Just so
I
we're
can and I'm drowning.
so we're clear about this. These are not town guards, right? We know this.
These are
These-
personal guards.
These are personal, well-paid guards.
That makes them murderable.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Well,
Sure.
not sheriff.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. 100%. I'm just letting you know, like, you couldn't give them 5 gold and they'd walk away.
Perception check. How old are they? Are they
How-
all dudes?
Too far to see that.
It's too
They're
far
in
to see
armor
that.
and shit.
You cannot. You
Sierra
can't even
has
quite tell their
invisibility as well,
gender.
right?
They're all in armor. Sorry, Lavinia. What'd you say?
Sierra has invisibility for 2 people.
I believe so. You'd have to check with Devin.
Yes, she does.
Should we postpone until she's back before we
No.
start this event off?
No, I think we're good.
We can get as close to combat as possible.
Sure.
Yeah. And then start off the next one in combat if that's okay, Dungeon Daddy.
Absolutely. I can't make it through this entire night, I don't think, this session.
No.
It's
Can I-
9:30, and I usually have a hard
Can I-
cut at like 10.
Yeah, can I lead them to how I gained access the last time? Is
Absolutely.
That path open?
So what that path basically entails is it's kind of over here. Right here. And I want you to know, so see these stairs right here? They actually go into this building, which then goes upstairs into the top bedroom in this building.
Good.
So if you get up here via, because last time you climbed, which took a couple acrobatics checks or whatever, acrobatics or athletics, I don't remember exactly, and you swam and you passed everything. But right now you guys have several options on how to get over here. You do notice, like, last time you waited till this guard, so because we ran it a long time ago. Last time you waited till this guard began his circuit down here. So you know that this guard basically patrols down. He goes down here, back up, and then back to here, waits for a few minutes, and then walks all the way down, turns, like, he does that circuit. This guard just does a basic circuit back and forth. You never explored, so let me finish. You never explored over here. So you never explored these two areas. You know that they're towers, and you know that there's a main, so you know that there's sort of like a main large hallway with giant picture windows facing into the courtyard. I forgot that you'd been here before, so I should have given you a better description. So these are have giant picture windows facing into the courtyard and giant picture window skylights right here and right here. There's enough room for a guard or like a medium creature to walk beside the skylights on the roof here. You could probably, if you guys got up here, you could climb. It's about climbing distance to get over to this top area if you want. But this area, like going underneath here, there's an awning that you can kind of crouch under and try and get in through an access door here. And that's how you gained entrance last time.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking I'm not alone this time.
Yeah, so it should be harder, right? Like you've got.
Yeah.
It's not impossible. It's difficult. Also,
Yeah.
I was going to mention this, Sheriff. There is one thing I wanted to mention to you, which we could retcon if you want. And it's just an idea, but you don't have to do it. You could leave your armor at home.
And wear the leather armor.
Wear the leather armor that you have. It's up to you. It's up to you. I was going to remind you at the start of this session that it's possible to doff your armor and leave it at home. I forgot to. This is me doing that. Do not have to take the advice. Or the idea. Excuse me, not advice. Idea.
Oh, last time I was here, I jumped off and it was a long ways down, right?
Yes.
So
you jumped off from, again, about right here. Same place you
armor?
climbed up. What's that, sorry, Sheriff?
What's the leather armor AC?
11 plus dex, I think.
Yeah.
And I have inspiration right now, you're saying?
You do have inspiration right now, yes. Which is the whatever card that you have.
So if I were to use telekinetic to push this guy off the cliff, say? Is that possible?
Okay. You cast
I
it.
feel like if he's not there, it'd be easier to sneak inside.
Let me just think. Bonus action.
Hold on a second. Okay. I got an idea.
Yeah,
So if we get Sierra, because pushing him into the water does one thing. But if we get Sierra to give me and you invisibility, and we swim close, and you shove him into the water, and I stab him to death. How does that sound?
Well, invisibility.
That's your one invisibility.
That's your one invisibility.
We get two.
It's your 1/2 invisibility. Because you'll stop being invisible.
Once you cast a spell, you stop being invisible, right? Or attack.
Or do an attack roll. But if we do it all at once, telekinetic isn't a spell, so he's still invisible. It's only me.
Telekinetic is concentration.
But it's not a spell.
It's not a spell.
So my telekinetic would be So it's DC 8 plus my proficiency bonus, which is 3, plus the ability modifier of the score increased by this, which is my charisma. So it'd be 15. So he's got to pass a DC 15 check to not get shoved off into the water below.
Isn't that technically an attack though? He has to do a check.
He has to do a check.
would
Yeah,
say
that's
so,
no,
yeah.
it is. Yeah, because if he has to do a check to resist it, that's basically the same. It's the same idea, right? Like if he has to make a saving throw, because it's like the idea is this, right? So if you cast charm person, they have to make a saving throw, right? Like
attacks. I guess it is kind of an attack. But if I'm waiting there right in the water to very
Yeah, we can still do it. It's just you will not have.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be invisible for that. I mean, we're talking, it's like 100
well,
feet or
we're
something
talking
down.
just getting close enough. Just getting close enough because this expanse of water here
is what he's looking at.
That's what I'm looking at. Is the expanse of water.
It's dark though, so you'd have advantage
when he turns
swimming
around,
up.
we can get there.
Yeah, you could also wait till he like turns around, try and swim fast enough. It's also dark. He has a torch, but it's dark.
Well, if he has a torch, it's even worse.
I have wings. I could carry someone over.
So I should have shown light sources here. Each of these guards has a torch, so they can see around 30 feet away.
Okay, if it's dark, then we should probably leave the invisibility. If I did my shape, would I get advantage on swimming, or disadvantage because I'm furry? I don't know. I'm just
you get advantage on athletics, don't you?
Yep.
Then you'd get advantage because it's an athletics check. But
Alright.
you just wouldn't be like your swim speed is half your regular speed.
Half my regular speed. Okay, and then to do it stealthily is what?
To just swim stealthily, slow.
How?
Okay.
Okay, but and how much time is that?
Doggy paddle? Can I doggy paddle?
Because if you do it all underwater, how long can you hold your breath?
Ooh, a minute, I think.
It's
my
like
constitution is 2, so by the rules of what is your con score in real life, that would be 2 minutes.
2 minutes he can hold his breath for, which is probably enough rounds for him to swim from this island, for example, to here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could do that in like a minute and a half, probably, if we're doing directly from behind this rock to right up to where this guy is. Again, this guy is doing a patrol, right? So he moves to here, he moves to here, and then he moves to back down there.
And I have perception. I have dark vision, so I can see him
300
clear
feet.
as day.
Yeah,
300 feet. And I have advantage on hearing and perception checks, or hearing and smelling perception checks.
If you're in your beast form, yes.
Yeah. So I'm okay. So all beast form. So you'll see Captain just fucking rip off the captain suit and just jump in.
So is that what you guys are doing? So you're doing telekinetic
Shit.
shove and then plus swim up, or what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna swim up and get in position, and then Steve can do whatever he wants. But I'm gonna try and get as close as possible, as stealthy as possible to him. And because Steve has dark vision, he should be able to see where I'm at.
So with what we did, are we all able to get here?
Where's here? Sorry.
Behind those little rocks, or no? We're watching from further.
Currently, you're watching from further. If you want to get up to those little rocks, actually, you know what? Yeah. If you want to get up to those little rocks,
Like these guys?
yeah, those little rocks right there. Let's see.
I'm gonna dive in and swim there because I can
Do you
stay
want-
underwater for a while.
Ariel can totally get there.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Arielle
you want-
I'm in.
You want athletics and stealth checks from me?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but stealth
I
check.
will-
Are you going underwater the entire way, Devin?
I'm trying to be as stealthy as possible.
Okay.
So
If only you
if
had
that's
somebody
if
who's
underwater is stealthier, I will absolutely go underwater.
Okay. Yeah. Give me an athletics check first. Okay, and then I'll decide if you get an advantage on your stealth check. That's what I'll do.
Can I guide myself?
Yeah, sure. You're prepping to do this.
How's a 13?
You have to roll just regular stealth.
Okay. Okay, regular stealth. That was a 15.
In a second.
Jesus Christ, guys.
A
Get good, Devin.
15.
I cannot roll over a 10 right
15
now.
is good.
15 is good. Whew, that guidance coming in clutch.
Well, it's
It's
also
the ocean.
it's also yeah. It's also because you're swimming underneath the water and you're going around it. This was basically to hear something. If he heard something and he was like, "What the fuck's all that splashing?"
Mm-hmm.
So you just passed.
Yeah, like I said, guidance coming in clutch. Best thing I've done all year. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna in position with
You guys are you and Carly are both over here. I'm gonna put you down.
yeah, with Osvitlennya and Hearn in right and left hand. Thunder and lightning.
So Arielle, you are here. You two are right there.
I'm still in the water. I'm gonna stay in the water as long as I have to.
Yeah, you're
'Cause
fine. You're technically in the water because I didn't perfectly put you on the island. So you're just chilling, waiting to see what the plan is. Okay, what's the plan, folks?
Or so was that just to get to the island, or
That was just to get to the
close
island.
Okay. I want to get close.
Okay. Rolling me another athletics check.
Okay.
How close are you getting? And are you waiting for him to move? Or I guess you probably shouldn't wait for him to move. How close are you getting? Right here? Right here?
I want to track his movements. And, like, I would sit for a minute and
Okay.
watch his movements. And then see which way he goes. And then communicate with Lavinia
How are you going to
And
communicate
then-
with Lavinia?
quietly.
I have message.
Oh, you have a message? Okay.
Yeah, I would very quietly communicate with her. And just be like, okay, the shortest distance, the better. So if he comes over here or close here in his route, or if I see that intent,
He
I would
does
try-
come. He does come over here.
Okay, that's
But-
where I'm gonna go. That's
Okay.
where I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to get from here to there then, and
Um,
then when Lavinia shoves him into the water, stab him to death.
Okay.
With Osvitlennya.
Okay. That's a lot shorter distance, so I'm not going to make you roll an athletics check. And you're going slow, and you're going to hold on underneath because you know he's above you because you've memorized his route, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so give me a stealth check with advantage. Okay, 15. That's good that you had advantage there. He doesn't hear anything.
All right.
So this is just
So-
going against passive perception right now. If they hear something, it's going to be an active roll to find you.
So I'm gonna prep to stab. If he falls into the water because Lavinia shoves him that way, I'm gonna stab him, and then stab him again.
Can you do... Is it an attack action, 2 attacks for you now?
So I'm prepping an attack action. I'm getting ready to stab him if he falls into the water.
Okay. Got it.
And then
we do a quick
we'll
roll
go
for
from-
initiative to see who goes first, and then you could probably stab him again. Yeah, okay, makes
Yeah.
sense. Perfect sense. Okay. All right, where's Sierra and Sheriff? And Lavinia has swum over there as well.
So
Lavinia,
I would
make
say
me a stealth check with advantage.
Sierra's a big bitch. So
Well, I was thinking I could carry Sierra with the wings.
Okay.
It would be hard, and we would be slow, but we would probably get there maybe a turn after, if combat continued.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Yeah. Her stealth is decent, but not great. Okay.
Okay, so you're thinking you might carry... that would allow that with an athletics check.
Me, yeah.
Yeah. Just a minute. Yeah.
And that would be
yeah.
technically quieter if I like glided over there.
Yeah, and yeah, I would
Ferocity.
just say So
I
you
might
know, I'll
have
do the
done
same
that.
thing I did for Devin, even though it's kind of like air instead of swim. Roll me is that athletics? Okay, so you have stealth with advantage then.
Okay. I'll just leave that on.
Are you wearing heavy armor still?
Yeah, I mean,
makes sense. No, totally makes sense. I was just asking.
otherwise it would be bad.
Yeah, it's a significant detriment. I just figured I would.
I'm taking it.
Yep.
Stealth. Okay.
So just a straight stealth roll, or no, stealth with advantage -4.
So it's 12 -4 plus guidance,
Don't
but I
forget-
can't guide myself if I'm carrying someone
Oh, you can't.
Yeah, no, you can't.
because my hands are full.
Okay,
So
12. So
-4.
minus
Eight.
4,
Eight.
8. Okay, so this guy hears something, and he turns to kind of look. So he's going to make a perception check at the same time as you're going to try and hide behind these rocks.
Okay.
So Sierra is gonna have a hold person popped, locked, ready to rock if somebody.
Okay.
If she sees somebody like.
So this is all happening in
them.
real time. So Lavinia, you see the guard look up as you see this over there. You see Captain Prep down below. Anything you want to do before I start resolving this?
Nope, we're gonna shove him in and try to get inside the building.
Okay, so are you going to shove him now that he's almost noticed whatchamacallit? Sheriff? Or are you waiting? That's my question. I didn't want to do it before you were ready.
No, let's try to shove him into the water before he notices anything.
Okay, so he's looking up because he hears something. He's kind of like looking around. So are you going to shove?
Yep.
Okay, so then he puts your telekinesis in. He has to make a... What strength saving throw does he have to pass?
DC 15. 8 plus my proficiency of 3 plus
10.
my
He fails.
modifier of 7.
He falls into the water.
So I get to stab.
Yeah. 1 second.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that misses.
All right.
But no, it's... Oh, it's 12 and 11 because you rolled with advantage anyway, right?
Yeah, I had it.
Yeah,
I had it.
no, that. Well, I was about to give you advantage, but it didn't matter.
Is that guy wearing heavy armor?
He is wearing heavy armor.
He just fell into the water?
Yep. So he's going to
Is he
start
gonna
to
get stabbed,
drown.
or is he just sinking?
He's going to start to drown, but he's going to do so noisily. So
I'm going over. Hey, Ariel's going over, and like I know I have. Okay, time.
Yeah. Sure
Oh my
thing.
god, she's gonna creature of the Black Lagoon him.
Yup.
Oh,
If I can.
fuck.
I'm going to.
How close is Sierra?
Not. They're in the sky.
They're in the sky.
Yeah. So any big glowy thing that Sierra fires off, I'm just throwing it out there. It's gonna be like a giant
Firework.
Are they within 30 feet?
No.
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 Okay.
They're like 60 feet in the
I'm
air.
going to go. All right.
He's
What's
in
my
the ocean.
So
They're up here.
Sierra is gonna say to Sheriff, "Get us closer."
Okay.
Okay.
Carly, what did you want to do?
Still behind.
While this guy is in the water drowning in his heavy ass armor, I am going to go full fucking siren song here. I'm like,
Okay.
and I'm going to like get to him or whatever. As he's drowning, I'm singing to myself, giving myself bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Because my
Could have
rolls
used
are-
that earlier. Just say it.
Evan, shut your face. So I'm
Oh,
going
I should have used it.
swim over. I'm gonna give myself bardic inspiration. I'm going, and I know this is gonna be a strength check, and my strength is shit, but I am going to try to just bring him and like, cause he's already sinking, and I'm just gonna bring him down and drown him.
So I will say, it is a strength check, and it's going to be resisted by his strength check, but you have advantage because you have a full swim speed, and he
Yeah, and I
has,
can
and
breathe.
he's drowning. So
And and a werewolf trying to stab the motherfucker
Yeah.
as well. Don't forget about
ting
that.
ting ting on his armor.
Ting,
Okay,
ting,
advantage
ting.
on a strength check.
Yeah, advantage on a strength check.
Check or saving throws? Check, right?
Like seriously, guys,
Or
I can't roll
athletics?
over a 10
Athletics,
today.
it would be, I guess. Do you have a better athletics or a better strength, or are they the same?
It's like a grapple, right?
Yeah, it's a grapple, so it's athletics check. Yeah.
Ah, athletics
You have-
is at 0.
You have a bardic too, so it's technically it's a +1,
Ooh.
no matter what. Oh. Plus bardic,
Well, okay, so what's my bardic? It's
D6.
It's
It's a D6.
so it's,
Oh,
it's
minimum-
equal no
so it's
matter
minimum
what. Yeah, you're higher.
I'm
know what?
drowning him.
Literally
Wow,
how?
I sing like the most soothing siren song you've ever heard as I'm just drowning him.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Holy shit!
And I'm gonna say that in his head. Okay, it's okay. You're gonna be okay.
Okay,
Oh
he's
my
gonna
God!
he's gonna surge up and try one more surge just to get a little
What?
splash out. But I mean, you're gonna get another strength check, and Devin, you're gonna get another attack. If one of those things is successful, he will die silently.
Between the two of you.
Between the two of you, if one of those things hits him.
Ooh.
Okay, Devin, so
So-
this is other athletics.
So it's gonna be Devin. It's gonna be an attack roll for you. That is successful.
I'm gonna let Devin go first. Okay, so I don't need to roll now, do I?
No, you don't need to roll. That's Devin. Describe what you did.
Can I roll just in case? Let's see.
Sure.
So
roll-
as
yeah.
as he's he'll roll anyways. Let's see what you do.
Ha!
So as you like wrap your arms around him, I just pull the back of his helmet up and then just right in the back of the neck.
Okay.
And then I pull.
And there's no trace of them as Arielle
And
slips
just
them
like
into the depths.
and it's not even any blood because the heart didn't keep pumping. You just severed the spinal cord so the signal stops immediately.
And whatever you do,
And
don't
he's
tell
just-
Reddit how I
and-
rolled that.
And he's just dead.
I'm
He's
gonna
just
drag him
fucking
down, Devin.
dead.
And away, because I can swim pretty quickly. I'm gonna drag him down and away to just push his body away so it washes up somewhere else.
So I'm
Or
just gonna
sharks.
fucking
Wait, are there sharks around? Can I just be like, hey, sharks?
Oh,
'Cause I
speak
can
with
speak
animals.
Aquatic animals. No, I don't even need a spell, Vanessa. I can just speak with any aquatic animals.
You can! Why aren't we in the ocean? Why don't you want to go?
Because I'm scared.
We'll drag
Like,
you
I
like
was
a
gonna
buoy.
I was gonna be like, supper time, sharks, and just hoof. Or orcas. Eat the rich!
Just
You
what could I even make?
me.
Roll me an animal handling check just to see if there's any fucking thing around here. Just because it's hilarious if there is.
The Ark player jumps into the ocean and feeds.
Oh my god!
Oh
Fuck
my
you!
God.
Yes, there's a single shark. There's a single nurse shark, which is a
No, I
really
want
small
it to be
shark.
an orca.
No, it's not an orca. No,
Damn
an
it.
orca doesn't fuck around buildings. No, this is a nurse shark, the smallest of the sharks. So it's just like
won't eat people.
it's just like biting at his feet, biting at his feet,
Have 'em-
biting at his
have
feet.
'em-
Like
drag
it
'em
might
in.
make a meal out of it, it might not.
Drag it to your buddies. Are there any moray eels around? Because they'll eat them. I'll put his little fingers so they're splayed out like hot dogs. The moray eels.
Anyway, what would you guys like to do?
That's what you do,
I
sweet
wanna
bud.
get on dry land is what I wanna do.
Okay, you're
because
basically
I'm-
holding on.
Land
I'm
where
a
he fell.
seriously wet werewolf. I want to get up on dry land.
Okay,
I
so
should
you're gonna have to
probably-
roll 2 athletics checks to be able to climb up because you are a
Yep.
wet werewolf.
Sorry,
I
Lavinia,
have to land on the roof of the big titty, but on like the back
Can
side.
you flip my token, Liam?
oh, absolutely, I can. Sorry. Yep.
Like right there.
Okay, I'll quiet down.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Jay.
Okay,
2
Lavinia.
athletics.
Yes. You
Gosh,
fall
guys.
back into the water.
Guys. What
Uh,
is this? What is this?
Roll
Can
me
I-
roll me a regular stealth check, Devin.
Can I control water and do gust of wind and just push him? I don't want to waste a spell though.
No,
Push him onto the
that's
shore.
not strong enough. Sorry, Carly. Like you
Can I
could,
grab
Lavinia.
Sierra and
Lavinia could
Devin?
climb up and drop the rope. Is another
Yeah,
option.
why don't we try that? So I'll climb.
It's a 10.
After he fails, I'll be like, stay here. I gotta climb up. I'll
terrible.
drop the rope down.
What about
Wait,
mage hand? Can I
I'm gonna
mage hand
send-
him from the butt up?
I'm gonna send the rope up, and we'll both climb the rope. It's the rope of climbing. That's what it's for.
Yeah, it attaches itself.
You're so fucking lucky, Devin.
Oh my god, literally one below. One below.
Guidance makes the difference. Again.
And for you, because your rolls are garbage.
I know.
I'm just gonna pat him on
I can't, like
and be like, okay,
you, the weakest
follow
character,
along.
rolling an 18 on strength, and I can't roll over a 9.
You call me weak?
What the fuck? You are.
I'm athletic.
I'm just gonna like scratch him on his little wolf head and be like, maybe you should let us lead this one, and then send the rope of climbing up.
Like
The activation noise is
Very,
bonjour.
very
Okay, I'm gonna go with
basic
them.
athletics check to climb the rope. Very low
Okay,
DC.
I'm
Me?
going with them.
All of them,
I'm landing on the roof with Sierra.
except for everybody has to. Yeah,
Okay.
So
I get
Steve-
advantage because I'm a werewolf.
that passes, Steve. I just
Hold
need
on,
a
what
10.
is the climb? Hold on, what does the rope do?
Oh no, I rolled a
If I-
4.
Okay. All right.
Arielle.
Does it help, Steve?
We
Well, I'm
turn
trying to
advantage
think.
off now.
Hang on a second, guys. It might.
Yes,
Range
sir.
really tall. Oh yeah. While knotted, the rope shortens to a 50-foot length and grants advantage on checks made to climb it.
Oh, okay.
We just killed this guy.
Advantage. So you do have advantage, Carly. So you do make it up. Devin would have been.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Devin gets
Because
double
holy man.
advantage. Devin gets double advantage.
Sure. +1.
+1. 23 instead of 22.
There you
I'll
go.
take it.
As we're climbing up, you're just gonna hear Captain. Holy shit! We just fucking killed
Wait,
a
you
man.
guys. You got to remember. You all have a +1 to every roll you make right now.
Oh my god.
That wouldn't have
Every
changed.
roll?
Good thing
Telling
it's
me my
gone.
animal handling would have been a 30.
That wouldn't have changed any. I'm looking back to double check. That wouldn't have changed any of the results.
No. Yeah.
Okay,
Because you guys are either rolling really
sorry.
good or so bad.
Like,
So
out
what
of the
what are
water.
we calling
Yeah.
us?
What did we call it last time? Fuck. It was like
That was just like George.
just being inspired. Just inspired instead of inspiration. Yeah.
Go.
Oh, she being weird. She did that today.
Just
on the
to
couch.
just to attack and
Any
action
roll,
rolls. Or
any roll, because it's a proficiency. So if you have proficiency in it,
Do I ever
if
said
you have proficiency.
yeah, if you have
What's that, like,
proficiency in it, it's a
weird
+1.
raccoon sound she makes?
Raccoon sounds?
Yeah, like my dad was convinced when she was like kitten that like she was part raccoon because she makes like these weird raccoon sounds. For the record, Pedro, Pedro, Pedro. I learned how to put that on my watch. And my watch is too old, so it's not the gift, so it's just a still raccoon.
Okay, so
I also sent you some great TikToks, Faye.
I gotta catch up on those.
I sent one to Steve, and it's like somebody's really nice fingernails, and they're beautiful, except for 2 of them. And he didn't get it.
And now you know.
Ugh.
okay, so
Two,
all right.
two, that's rookie numbers right there.
You know what, Devin? Leave. You're done.
It took me way too long. Anyway, struggling not to say something horrible that will. Anyway,
Sick of it.
okay, so you rolled a 5. Okay, so you guys are all going to. What's your plan of? Are you going in the same way that Lavinia went in before?
Yeah.
Letting them lead the way.
Okay. Given Lavinia has been here before, I will let one person roll with stealth with advantage. Everybody else rolls straight. So take your pick, either Devin or Sheriff.
Sheriff.
Sheriff needs it worse.
Devin's
I need it
awful
real
at
bad.
rolling.
Everybody
don't forget
rolls a
about-
stealth check.
Don't forget about Sierra.
Yeah.
Don't. Just
Yeah, but
normal,
Sierra
no
doesn't
advantage.
have just normal.
I'm
no
the only
advantage.
one with advantage.
But you just
I have a better stealth than Sierra.
$12.
Oh my god,
wait.
Devin.
15. Oh, okay, so 16.
0. Okay.
No, wait, no.
11 and 17.
11. No, mine's 11.
Actually, no, sorry. Lavinia knows that the door to the left, or sorry, the west, opens into the main bedroom of Alter. What's his fucking name again?
You flip my token when you get a chance, please. Thanks. Bye.
Oh, right. Yep. Sorry. Althur Ringwoven. Althur Ringwoven. Yeah. All right. What would you like to do, folks?
So left goes to where?
Lavinia.
Can't see anything.
Is it... You can't see anything?
We're in one room. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're not
So
supposed to be
we've
able
got-
to do that, but that's fine.
So there was the room that had the whips and the stuff in it, and then the other room that kind of like led down to.
No, so there was the bedroom. Then there was the bookcase that opened the secret door to the
does he have a
whips and
secret
tools and other books. And then there was another secret bookcase, and that led down.
Okay,
Is
so
this
let's
like
go.
50 Shades of Grey, but he's a priest?
Sure. Let's go through the first secret door, and we're gonna
Okay, it's
basically
locked.
walk people through why we're doing what we're doing. Let's show them.
It's locked.
Show them shit. Let's unlock it.
Let's do it. Roll.
I'll help him. I'll help and guide him
How can you help him?
because I.
Do you have
Start with
proficiency
slow
in
clap.
disarming in lockpicking?
Quiet.
That's sleight of hand, right?
I'm pretty good at stealth.
That's not at the same thing at all.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
fair
use
enough.
Mage hand to sleight of hand the door.
I'll
Smart.
definitely guide
I
him
have
though.
plus
Definitely
one
guide him.
for sleight.
Definitely guide him.
Be careful of a loud tumbler.
The door opens. You cast your eyes into Alter's bedroom.
No, we're not going to. I wanted to go like to the whips and whatnot. Like down.
Bedroom. Secret bookcase.
Oh, okay.
Secret bookcase down to the whips and chains. Another secret bookcase. Mystery door. Do you want to walk in and investigate? I'm assuming. You can
I'm
move your
going
characters
to-
freely right now, pretty much, because you should be blocked into where you can't go.
And I said Al Capone.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have night vision currently, Liam. If you don't mind fixing that.
Al Capone. Can Al Capone see?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's really slick.
1 second, Devin. I'm just going to delete your token and reposition it.
Yeah, for sure. I found.
Okay.
Yeah, for dark vision, I found minus 55, the most effective.
So it looks like it's more or less clear. from
There
what
is
I can-
no one in the bed.
Alright, so then we're gonna follow in.
Okay.
Before we go in, Sheriff will grab Ariel's hand and cast Warding Bond.
So on night vision, I have it as you can't see
hour.
perfectly. You can't see colors.
You should yeah. Okay, you should be able to do minus 55 and then it'll look dim and dull. It'll look
I just
like
have it
shadow.
as dimming currently.
Okay, I think I had minus 55. I think I had minus 55 dimming. Try that.
This is how how you see it should be how I want it actually, because everything's gray, right?
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
what
it
I
is.
want.
Okay. Yeah, it's still the human captain.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Oh, good.
Yeah, just try to too many things at once.
Mhm.
Okay, Steve, you were leading this mission. What would you like to do?
We are going to.
You see a writing desk. You see 3 bookshelves. You know that this bookshelf is the one with the hidden book on it that slides open and leads to a door.
so let's
This
go
writing
ahead
desk has a
and-
bunch of implements and different things on it.
Anything look different from the last night that I was here?
Yeah, there's more like papers and documentation on the writing desk. It looks like he's been busy.
Alright, so let's. Oh, excuse me. Let's scan the writing desk, see if there's anything there noteworthy.
Oh,
Okay.
can I help?
Roll an investigation check, and if Carly's helping, do you have proficiency in investigation, Carly?
I don't know.
Okay. If someone has proficiency in
I have. Yeah, I do.
Okay, then you can help Steve. Steve, roll with advantage, please.
And I was just gonna listen at the door
Okay.
to see if I hear anybody.
Roll a perception check with advantage because you're using your hearing.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll just roll it again.
Okay, I've got 17.
Okay.
Yeah. So shit. 27. 27 is what I got.
There is a guard making rounds around. You do notice that there are at the top of the door, so right above you, right, sort of like I guess you're taller now, right? So you would actually be looking. You can look out the window because you're a werewolf. You can look out the window.
Yeah. Okay.
So you see the guard making rounds.
I'm gonna put this out there. If somebody needs to be sacrificed to like pretend that she's a victim, I will do it.
I'm just gonna open the door so you can see, Devin.
Okay.
It's a 17. You said, Steve.
Sacrificed.
No, but like you know what I mean, right? Like, oh,
As his
yeah,
like,
yeah.
yes.
You
So
can come by
Steve-
what I'm talking.
So I'm gonna motion to Sierra.
Okay,
and
one
get
second,
her
one
to
second, Devin. I gotta resolve Steve's stuff first.
Get her to line up.
Okay, just 1 second. I gotta resolve Steve's stuff. Okay, so Steve, you see in this writing desk. First of all, you find a locked drawer. Second of all, you. 1 second, sorry. Second of all, you find multiple purchase orders, including the exchange of gold for transportation. And in terms of transportation, you see the ships are owned by Barton Goldsill. You see nothing in the ship manifests that bears weirdness, anything else like that. It's mostly shipping exotic goods up and down the Lenosha coast. Most of the contracts are for Barton Goldsill. Not all of them are. Some of them are for an array of merchants' names you don't recognize. But the grand majority, I would say like 65%, 70%.
So he's shipping exotic stuff for Barton. Seems
Yeah.
to be the majority.
But
of
it's
the
like
business.
sort of like aristocratic goods. So like fancy silverware, like some bars of like precious metals. Mostly it's exotic like fruits and stuff like that, like stuff that aristocrats would find very valuable in a world without refrigeration.
Kind of weird for a priest, but okay, we'll leave that be. I'm gonna go and open up the secret door bookshelf.
Okay. Slides open.
And I'm gonna motion for everyone else to like close the door and cover our tracks that we've been, like hide that we've been here, and then proceed down the door.
I'm gonna bar this door.
There is also
if
there
I
is a
can- if I
locked
can.
drawer in this desk. Did you hear that?
Oh, I feel like we should try to sneak into that then.
Okay, so for sure, roll a lock. Whatchamacallit? Lock picking
Sleight of
check.
hand?
Sleight of hand. Lock picking check. Same thing. 16. 16 opens it. In it, you see a manifest, and it is. I won't give you the entire letter because it's long and boring mostly, but you read through it quickly, and sort of because you have dark vision, so you can sort of like you can still see. It's just not perfectly clear. So it's basic. I treat it as like looking in grayscale, but you see a few names pick out. And the gist of the letter is that it's it's to one of Barton Goldsill's captains of one of his merchant vessels. And it's paying off that captain to ship a humanoid from Limsa to another place and drop them off. Specifically to Barton's captain. It does not bear Barton's signature anywhere on it.
Okay.
There's a lot of other like there's also a pouch of of 10 platinum, and another pouch of 30 rubies worth about 100 gold pieces. 30 small rubies. It's like little ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna take all of that.
The document and the 3 things. Okay, sure thing.
Document the 3 things. So I'm gonna go. So take the document. How much platinum you say?
10 platinum and 100 GP worth of rubies.
Okay. So I'm going to message everybody in the group that I found evidence of humanoid trafficking that seems to incriminate the priest and one of the merchant vessels. I'm going to open up the door or the secret doorway and then proceed deeper down. Did you add the goal to my character sheet, hun? Okay.
Before he does that, can I bar this door
With
with anything that's available?
roll me a stealth check to move a bunch
That's all
of
that was there.
chairs. I'm assuming you're doing it as quietly as possible, so I'll give you advantage.
I'm gonna divine sense.
Guys, seriously, what the fuck is this? I cannot roll over a fucking 8.
Wow, that is you're very lucky. Yeah, 14 is exactly what you needed. So
Guidance making the difference again.
So location, okay. That is not behind total cover, right?
Correct.
Okay. Let me just Google the term consecrated in terms of D&D.
Led by a priest?
I think it's a specific spell
Is it?
or
Okay.
a ritual.
Okay,
Part of
never
it.
mind.
I should
You
know this
don't
actually.
sense anything.
Yep.
I should know this because I have a player that becomes a demon as soon as he walks on consecrated ground.
Okay, there you go.
That's exactly the opposite.
Okay. Okay. So you opened the bookshelf. You're going down, Steve?
Yep.
Okay. You go into a, how do I describe this? A lush, sort of a luxurious miniature library with several display cases displaying various amounts of some like basic kinky gear, I would describe it as, which is like manacles, chains, basic whips, stuff like that. But then also some things that look like they are meant to cause pain that would be more at home in a like sort of minor torture chamber. Nothing to take people's limbs off or gut them or anything like that, but things still meant to cause pain. Around these display cases, there is one display case that stands out to you. It has a whip that seems incredibly short with a gold inlet handle. This is the one previously where it looked like it was of magical. Did you use detect magic last time you were here?
I don't think I have detect magic.
I think you do have detect magic. You recently got identify, which was the more souped up version. I'll let you have detect magic.
Okay.
But I think you used it last time you were here, so you know this whip is magical. I'm just gonna say you do because I'm 90% sure you did. So you know that this whip is magical. Above the whip, there's sort of like a plaque, and the plaque stands above the whip, and it says, "Let light burn through, and through pain be purified. And then facing the whip in sort of the middle of this like little, there's bookshelves around as well, and sort of facing the whip is this like extremely luxurious looking, like somewhere between a chair and a throne, with like a reading sort of like table beside it. If there was ever a place that someone wanted to read horrible things, this seems the place.
Can I do a nice, careful inspection around it to see if there's anything trapped or suspicious? Or I try to acquire the whip?
Sure. Roll me an investigation check. You don't see anything.
Can I help them? Because I have proficiency in investigation.
Yes, you could help him and give him advantage. Or you could roll. But we both know how that's going tonight.
Go ahead and roll, Devin. See how it does.
Sure. Do your roll.
You gotta pull up your socks one of these days. Hey, 17.
Oh.
That's
Sorry,
it.
that was intimidation.
We'll keep the roll. Just tell me what the
It's -1 off of that.
13 was the natural.
Yeah,
roll.
so 16 plus 4, 20, regardless.
Okay. So you do through careful investigation. Through careful investigation, you find a very basic spring-loaded needle trap. But it's not on the actual whip. It's not on the actual like the latch to open the display case. It's actually underneath the whip. You see it catch your eye. So if someone were to pick it up in if someone were just to grab it, it would But if someone were to get it from the opposite end, either end actually, and just pick it up like this, it probably wouldn't stab their hand. It would still go off. Or you could try and disarm it, but disarming it is a little bit more difficult because it's a very difficult mechanism to disarm, and that's what you get with a 20 investigation.
I'm just gonna use Mage Hand.
I relay that.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to grab the end of it.
Well, that is handy. Yep.
But
very handy.
Piss. Piss.
Mage handy.
Mage handy. Let me just check. Okay, so you have the lash.
Am I the only one? Mage handy.
You're not.
You're not. You're good.
Is it cold? Is it cold? Like, what's the temperature? What are we talking here? Fuck. Oh my god.
Okay, so this is definitely a magical item, but that's all you know. You haven't obviously cast Identify on it or anything else like that.
That takes a long time, doesn't it?
Takes 10 minutes.
You
guys are on a bit of a time crunch.
Sierra kind of has a thing for whips, so...
So does
identify it later.
So does Steve.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one with the whip weapon, but hey, the two of them can fight over it. Anyway, Steve, you find the book again that opens the other. If you wish to
we're gonna
open it again,
deeper, or assuming there's nothing else of note.
There's a trap door. So instead of opening into like a door, it kind of like sort of, how to describe this? The bottom of the bookshelf folds back, and it's a full trap door, but the size of a regular door, not the size of just like a little trap door. It's clearly made for two people, like a storm cellar. That's kind of how it opens, but but up like this. So it's like a storm cellar when you walk in.
Suicide doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna open those up and send Al Capone through as a scout.
Okay. Okay, he goes down quite a few stairs. And Devin, how do I just send one person to another? Do you remember how to do that?
I would like to say that
hit P, and then grab their name, drag them to the new map.
Okay,
And
so
it should
what were you gonna say?
just drag them.
What were you gonna say?
we're holding whatever level Lavinia is right below. So if Lavinia is going down 2, we're 1 down.
Yeah.
Lavinia hasn't gone down. She's just sent Al Capone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was gonna if you guys started walking down, I was gonna be like, this is happening, but no, this is Al Capone. So I'm just going to.
Yeah, you should be able to just literally just click and drag. It's easier than you think.
Okay. Yeah, I think I did.
It's been a bit since I've split a party, but I think so.
Steve, do you see something change on your screen?
Negative. Still the same.
Does he have vision?
Yeah, I think I just did it wrong. Oh damn it! It keeps half loading and then stopping.
Could be.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna get this.
I believe in you.
Okay, it's not working. I'm just gonna show you all it. It's fine. This is, I think, where we're gonna end off for tonight because I don't have a lot of stuff left in me. I think. Is that okay by everyone?
No, that's fine.
And I think we all want to be fresh for this. This is the room you see. And I want to describe that this door with the chains attached to magical sigils is another, like, the same door you just went through. So it opens like a storm cellar.
Okay.
And there is a pedestal right here with a
note.
It looks like a piece of parchment, but it's more akin to a panel. What we would in real life describe as a panel, but what looks to your character's eyes as a piece of parchment covered in glass with several buttons on the top, made out of gems. And I'm not going to show you what it looks like until next time.
A magical OS.
Before... Can you switch my token to werewolf so we don't forget?
Absolutely, I can.
Thanks.
Cool. GG's.
Yeah. Ooh, I can feel the
Guys,
tension.
I have a snake now.
I can feel the tension building.
How is that snake underwater?
That
Killing
snake's
a man
Jeremy.
with you.
No, that snake is with Jeremy right now.
Okay.
I left the snake with Jeremy.
Okay, I'm going to end the recording.
I retconned.
Now then.
Left the snake with Jeremy.